awkward intro. Hello, hello, hello. Testing. Alright. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons Nova. My name's Daniel. I will be the DM for today. Thank you for the host, Lily. Okay. Right, everything looks good. I think audio's good. You guys want to say something? Anyone test?
Sure.
Yeah,
I hope we all remember our characters.
Okay.
Dankeschön, s'il vous plaît.
Dankeschön, s'il vous plaît.
Got one more test, which is audio.
Oh, now I need to reduce this.
Yo, so
Okay.
the other day I was playing video games and my leg kept getting itchy. I was like, what the hell? I'm scratching with my other foot, and then it gets itchy again near my ankle, and I scratch it again. It gets itchy again, and I look down, and there's a spider that keeps trying to crawl up the side of my leg. I keep just brushing it off with the other leg, and it just keeps crawling up. I'm like, are you fucking kidding?
Why not just kill it?
Where do you live?
Burn the leg.
Dude, I've never seen one man be so kind to the spider.
No. I didn't know it was a spider, so after I kept brushing it off, it kept crawling out. I brushed it off again and just smashed it with other.
What did you think it was? Like a fucking sentient dust ball?
No, I didn't thought it was just.
Don't extend.
It's gonna be a monster. Okay.
Whenever
Tumbleweed crawling up his leg.
because air can brush up against your hair and it feels like it's itchy and you're just scratching what the fuck, there's something there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get.
I'm now really itchy after that description.
Let's get playing some D&D. Who wants to do a recap from last time we played all those months ago?
Not me.
Geez. What do we get for it?
There was something like a tower.
Okay, great. Alright. Okay, last thing I remember is that some old guy, that I probably wrote down his name in my
Archmage
notes.
deGrey.
Archmage deGrey, the man, the myth, the legend, sent us off to investigate a mage's tower. Because there was something unusual about it that we needed to go and investigate.
It was the disappearance of Archmage Rumlar.
Disappearance of Archmage Rumlar. So he sent us off on our way with my two good friends, William and Rohan, and we went to the tower and discovered that Archmage Rumlar was nowhere to be found, and we eventually discovered that there was a strange werewolf creature that was actually a man who used some sort of strange blood magic to fight and do his various deeds, named Domitius. He regaled us about him being from another world and him wanting to get back. Not knowing what to do, Alexander decided to head back and inform Archmage deGrey about what they discovered, and where we left off, we just came into the town and we're about to enter and confront Archmage deGrey with this information.
Alright, was there anything strange about the tower?
I mean, there was a giant crab in it that was locked up, but we killed that thing. No worries on that one. We got
lobster.
Lobster. Sorry, not a crab. It was some sort of seed
we'll
creature
make it a
that
lobster
was very easy to kill.
I'm sorry, DM. Do you want to pull up the token again, and we'll
we'll
determine
confirm.
whether or not it's a lobster?
Ready?
Swear to God, if you pull up a different token.
Let's go to the map screen. Where is it?
He'll pull out a spider.
Alright.
Just cause.
That was a lizard.
That's
Is that the thing you're talking about?
No, the upper floor.
It was like a giant, magical handcuff.
Oh,
talking-
you're still in there. How long you been in this room? Like a month.
Probably more.
We've all died from 6 levels of exhaustion.
Reroll character time.
Alright, let's get back
About
to
15 in the queue.
Sharon.
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 My Sharon.
Sharon.
Good old Sharon.
Sharon, come on. Uncultured.
Sharon.
Right, I've got a lot of things to juggle here. You're confusing me.
We went to Chipton, right? Or did we go somewhere else?
You went to your hometown, Megaris.
Oh shit, I totally forgot I wanted to do something there, but whatever.
That's
Chipton.
fine.
Fucking idiot.
Megaris.
Idiot.
Dumbass.
Alright,
Dumbass.
so the players last left off. You.
Dumas.
Did you get through the town guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
You talked your way through. Yeah,
I
okay.
told him that hey dude, I'm pretty important. You should let us through. And they let me through.
Yeah.
It's like true, and then that was true.
Okay, so you're heading back to.
Yeah, I don't think it looked great that I but we did say that I cleaned myself up on the way back, because like otherwise it would have been just like covered in blood.
Yeah, we definitely cleaned up.
Like I bring
all
this
of us.
old man with me. I'm just sitting there, just like covered in blood. Like
Took like 3 days to
Hello.
get back, so
One of you had some kind of ability for that, right?
prestidigitation.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. Alright, so we're heading back to Mr. Peyton deGrey, Archmage. Okay.
Mr. Grey from 50 Shades of Grey.
Do I need to
All
change
right.
his name now?
No, it's committed.
So are we in the room with Mr. deGrey?
anything, Mr.
So,
Gray.
our party starts off in the bookstore where you last met him. This time, there are guards posted outside, and when you enter the room, Mr. deGrey is sat at his desk with his feet in a bucket of some kind of liquid. If you remember, Mr. deGrey doesn't wear shoes, and he sat there with his feet in a bucket of liquid. And he turns to Alexander.
Hello, Mrs. deGrey. So last we left off here, you sent us off
Alexander,
on... Hello?
bring me the wolf.
I'm sorry, how...
The wolf man.
Domitius?
I'll just approach very like tentatively. Yes.
What are you doing here?
I'd like to ask you the same exact question.
What?
Guards.
Wait,
And-
hold... Mr. deGrey, what's going on here? I found this man in the tower that you told us to investigate.
In time, Alexander. Escort him to the dungeon with the guards. And we will
Demetrius,
ask him
I'll-
questions there.
Demetrius, I'll make sure to sort this out.
And
Alright.
you, Drow. Rohan the Drow.
Answer him.
Do not test my
What?
patience.
I think he knows that you're talking to him, Mr. deGrey.
Why did you disguise yourself from me? Do you think these tricks would work on an Archmage?
Because I'm a drow, I kind of have to.
This guy's a dick.
Domitius,
Yes.
guards, take him. Okay, and the guards that were guarding the room were 2 6-foot orcs covered in green glowing armor.
I'm not gonna put up any resistance.
Okay,
In fact, I'll just kind of like help, like walk in the direction that they're walking to make it easier.
alright, and they lead you towards a town jail. Okay. Whoop. Alright. This should be to scale.
Doing a hard time, boys.
Uh-oh, I messed up the map.
Is this prison RP time?
Hell yeah, it is, brother.
I'll get to making ships!
What happened to my page? Are you missing the bottom half of the page?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we
you
feel
should
like...
be able to scroll out and like, or like, I see it sometimes at a specific zoom distance. I can see it.
Yeah, but like...
What?
I love Roll20.
Yeah.
I see like
Actually, yeah,
a
I
little
can
bit.
see it.
I
when,
see like giving out when I'm like zooming in and out, and it's like, oh,
This was all set up.
I
Right, you
can't
can see-
move myself further down than this. What?
Alright, let me try and fix this.
It's like the bottom
Oh.
page doesn't
Oh,
exist.
no. It,
Oh
like,
no, I just saw
it,
it.
it
as well.
appears and disappears. Like,
No, but
But-
the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't place
There-
anything. This is the furthest down I can
No, no,
place
no, no.
anything.
I can see when I scroll up to the top of the page. When I scroll down, it disappears. I'm like, ah,
Yeah, no,
oh.
but I can't.
just
I can
scrolled
see
my
it,
character out of the screen.
but I can't place myself
Yeah.
further down than this. This is like the bottom,
Oh yeah, yeah, same.
like the bottom of the page.
Oh, damn it.
Yo.
No,
I
yeah,
got
we can
all
just
here.
theater of the mind, my friends, if you want.
True, True. Just reveal the entire map while you're at it.
God, I'm so fucking tiny compared to this large guard.
I think we all are.
Like,
Also, I can't put myself on like these
The
squares.
thing is, I'm actually like 5'1",
Yeah.
so I'm tiny as hell.
Alright.
Yeah, like.
You ever try
Square.
put
I
yourself
think
on
this
like
is fine. This is fine. It's fine.
put yourself on these middle squares.
Let's all just move up. Everyone move up.
Possible.
I can't
Uh,
move up one square.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
No, the grid is
I'm
completely
Wait, get out of there.
fucked.
okay.
All right, are we just
Okay.
tiny men?
Wait, shouldn't that be that's blocked off for you guys, right? You can just see this
Yeah,
guy.
I
Yeah,
can't.
we can't
and
see you.
I'm
We
just
can still
out.
watch.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Oh, it's so fucked.
Get,
I
get out
can
of
go through.
Ooh, okay, let's just imagine dragons from now.
there. Alright. Where's the other
Imagine
guy
dragons. Okay. Okay.
There you are.
Hilarious.
Be in the same. Get out of his square. What the? You go over here. Alright.
Why is everyone in the dungeon with me? That's the real question.
Alexander was asked to escort you.
Oh, great.
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, as
The
far
two
as
mithril
are-
guards outside the door now, and you enter a room with a giant of a man. He's about 9 foot tall. He's wearing plated armor, and Alexander would know him as captain of the guard. His name is
The Mountain.
The Mountain. His name is
Gregor clicking.
ZigTuskwolf. He's got a long, wavy blue hair. He's got green skin. And yeah, he's massive. And he approaches Alexander, who should be at the front. But
Hello,
it doesn't really matter.
Zig. Our friend Demetrius here has been sent by Mr. deGrey to be held in captivity as we ask him some questions. I would like you to treat him with the utmost respect. He is a valuable asset.
Hello.
Hello? Okay.
How much of that did you get, Zig?
Man dungeon. Okay.
I guess that's all that's necessary.
Yes. Come with me, little man. Alright.
Okay.
This guy is captain of the guard.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy's got it.
This guy.
Yep.
This guy is a fucking.
guy. This guy.
Are you saying this in character?
No,
Okay.
of course not.
Hey,
You hear me talking with my accent, though.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I can think of the character.
Alright. Come with me, Domitius. Come with me.
Okay.
And he's going to take you to the back cell up here. And
He's following me.
pull up you
Me.
in there.
There's no one else in the cellar with me?
Nope. Everyone
Damn
else
it.
is left down there. And Domitius is in there. Okay. Okay, Alexander. Tell Mr. deGrey I will watch him and escort you back out of the room.
Okay.
Mr. deGrey didn't approach William. He had a short burst with Rohan. What do you guys do? You've been walked out of the prison, left to your own devices.
I'll just tell William and Rohan to stay in the prison while I go and inform Mr. deGrey that Demetrius has been locked up, and we should probably deal with him as soon as possible.
And Domitius?
Hmm?
You're locked in a cell. It's cold, it's dark. There's no light coming through the doors.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Wouldn't be the first time I'm in a jail cell. Also the map is gone for the jail cell. It's back to like the big map.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, okay. I'm just kind of chilling.
Unless you want to do something down there, then I can switch it back.
Is Zig standing out front the door?
Not out front of the door. You wouldn't know, but he walked back to his table. You wouldn't know this, but he's back at his table. Alexander would have walked with him.
Is Alexander standing in front of me?
They've all left the.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I probably informed you that I'm going to go back to Mr. deGrey and inform him that you're in captivity, and that I'm going to try to get him to deal with the situation as soon as possible.
Are there any windows?
Let's switch back.
And back we go.
No. So no.
Okay. No. Do I still have all my equipment on me?
Yes, you
He'll
didn't
make a
take
door.
anything off you.
Oh,
Make a door.
they made a mistake, boys.
Like you need an equipment to pull up some claws anyway.
Let me.
Okay, can we get like some time dilation here? So like,
You weren't told that you were just being kept for questioning. You weren't.
yeah, you do whatever you want, but like,
Yeah.
I just want to like keep track of time here.
There's
So
just
I
been a couple
left
of minutes.
immediately after he was put into the cell to inform Mr. deGrey. So I don't know when this is happening. So
So yeah, you've got about a 30-minute walk. So he's got about 30 minutes to do
holy
something.
fucking Christ!
Oh shit!
Oh, damn.
Alright.
I'm reading a book. I have the
Told me to
beauty.
stay here as well. I'm staying here at the prison.
How
You're staying
How-
outside the prison.
how
I mean,
wide?
yeah, whatever.
Alright.
We're
Right, he's
can
told
have
you to get out, so you'll be outside the door, which is fine.
we outside the door.
Yeah, I'll read
How
the book.
how wide are the bars between like my jail cell?
It's just a brick wall. It's a wooden door.
What?
Oh, it's just like a stone cell
Yep.
with a wooden door
Yep.
to block it off. No windows. Dude, it's so dark in there.
Wait, are there no torches or anything?
The torch is in the hallway, but not in the cell.
Oh,
So it's like pitch black in there.
Yeah.
I've just seen like light underneath the door.
Yeah, there'll be a crack in the door, and you can see your feet probably.
Feeling the door, is it like pretty like solid door or is it kind of a?
It feels
wooden
pretty old and dinky.
All right, boys. I'm gonna,
Why?
try to,
it's not locked. Try to open.
I'm gonna try to kick it down, like right where like the deadbolt is, to just break it.
Why?
How do you do an open doors check on 5e?
An open door check? What the?
It's I think
Oh,
I think
strength.
it's a strength. It's a
Kicking
contested
door
strength.
check.
Alright, go for
A
it.
contested, like no door versus you. What's this? It's gonna roll a d20 plus fucking 10. What the?
Oh
fuck?
fuck.
Tree at the door.
It kind of sucks though.
That is a pass, and the door busts off its hinges.
Oh, it's a 10. Okay.
Yeah, it's a DC 10. And
Garbage door, man.
immediately, this guy starts moving. We better roll initiative then.
So Rohan and fucking
They're outside the.
We're not in
William. I thought I told them to wait inside. Okay.
Wait, I would stay inside
Oh,
if
wait
they
one
let me.
sec.
We're not allowed to be in there.
Wait,
Roll turn.
are we
Okay.
not? Really?
No, told you to get out.
It's a jail. You think
Okay.
they just
Then
allow
I probably
anyone
wouldn't
to
be there
in
then. Cool.
Okay, well.
Oh crap! Did I link his token? I didn't think you would do this. All right.
That's alright.
Wow. Okay, I'm not here then as well.
Don't worry, just kill the character here as well. We can just start up.
Yeah, we'll
Any initiative roll too. Damn.
Where is initiative?
That's not shitty. It's 15.
That's shitty.
Average.
Oh,
I am
screw it.
55 initiative. Man.
I need to look up something about my.
That's not a D20.
Maybe he's like really slow. You can outrun him.
Right. So I click on the token, and then
Yeah, you click
Add
the
okay.
turn, and then roll his dexterity.
Yep.
Okay. Let that save.
Trying to figure
There you
out
go.
if a blood curse is used on a.
You barely beat him.
bonus
So
action.
yeah, let's switch the music up too. Okay.
There's literally no way to get out of this.
Let's try that.
Says you.
Okay.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah, you're first, Domitius.
Okay, by the way, these tiles are kind of weird because we're not like tight, but okay. 5 foot out, and I can move right there with my movement.
Wait,
And then
wouldn't
dashing.
you double move?
dashing, I can get to the edge of the table.
That's where
So-
he's standing.
Yep. Blah.
Hello.
Alright, he's going to talk to you. He's not going to immediately attack.
Okay. Because I can't see, like, I can't.
Little
Get
person.
down.
What a nice game.
Little person. No
Don't-
response. Okay.
No.
That means I've got to bring his stats up. Use.
Now, Cloud Giant stats.
Meanwhile, Alexander's
two
like heading
doing?
back.
It's
He's
about
like, dude, I
10
can't wait to
minutes.
discover like what the fuck is going on with Demetrius, dude.
I
You've
wonder
got
if you. It's probably like a long time waiting before they. Actually, is it that long of a time? Because
Yeah, I mean, it's like 30 minutes
It's
back.
about
Well,
30
I mean,
minute walk, 30
I
minute
mean,
back.
me and William are just standing outside, right, waiting, because that's what you told us to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told
you
to
might be able
wait
to hear
there.
something very soon. Okay. Where is...
You'll hear Demetrius's fucking ribs breaking.
First time.
Oh,
Here, crunch. Blood just starts
this is
seeping
a
underneath the
terrible
door.
idea, bro. I used your dice for a new character.
Hey man,
size large. There
it's a
it is.
pretty dope way to go out. Prison break death. Let's
I
go.
just don't know why you did it. I just don't get it.
I don't know. Okay.
My character is thinking that
So, Zim
told me not to
Tusswell-
worry, but this guy immediately knew who I was, put me in a cell. I'm expecting he's gonna try to kill me.
Zim Tusswell
Cons-
takes a step towards Domitius Slowbow,
Uh huh.
and he takes his big sword and
As a reaction, I am going to put a blood curse of the eyeless on him and amplify it.
go for it.
And that's gonna be
10.
30.
What the fuck?
it is
It's an iron golem!
it's
I take one damage, and he has disadvantage on his attack roll, so it's a 17.
Okay.
Wait, we think
That
he
is-
does.
What do you mean?
Wait, what? Did he ever advantage on all this trick?
Is he immune to blindness?
You think he does?
What?
But you
So I take 15
you
damage.
take 15 damage.
Okay.
And let me check his
It's an
stats.
iron golem, not even a stone, it's an iron golem. Hold the fuck up, dude.
This is about the time where the ribs fucking crunching.
Alright,
We were crunched through the door.
and now he takes his second attack
Second
and
attack.
slams you with his shield and deals
Holy fuck.
22 damage.
Okay.
And he takes a moment.
Okay, just to clarify, is this
Little
a
man.
disadvantage?
Get back in your cell. No response?
No.
Is his turn done yet? Holy fuck.
Alright. Rohan and William, you've heard a commotion in the door. You can roll initiative and be added to the order.
okay.
What are you at now, Demetrius?
Oh wait, why is my
You know nothing about this situation.
I'm okay
Oh,
with
yeah.
that. I just want to know what you're at.
You'll see in an attack maybe.
Right, Domitius,
Okay.
your turn.
I'm
what are you gonna do?
I'm going to just sprint past him through the door. I imagine because the door to like inside the
You're gonna
dungeon
take
was not
an
locked,
attack
so
of opportunity
disengaging?
sprinting past
I'll,
him.
it was with disadvantage. So sure,
Is it though?
it is because of my blood curse of the eyeless.
Okay.
It didn't work last time!
he
figure it
doesn't know that.
Okay, just to be clear, was the attack like that the first one a disadvantage or no?
No.
Okay, so maybe use that information.
Well, I think the reason why he said like you think has disadvantage because 17 still hits my armor class. So
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Do what you want, man.
Yeah. Okay. So
This will be good.
you take 21.
I am unconscious.
Oh god.
Oh, little man. All right. You two can choose what to do. He's gonna walk over to him.
As he, dude, I'm imagining like as Demetrius is running out, he hits him in the back and he like skids on his face on the fucking pavement.
Ruffles.
All right, man.
Just fucking hit, open the door, he's on the ground, close the door again, go back to waiting.
Oh my
There you
god.
go. He's gonna put him on his shoulders and he's gonna drag him back.
Wait, do I see that?
Yeah, you two
Wait.
got in the door by the time this happened.
Yeah. So
Wait.
What does he do with the door now? Because I like broke the small wooden door that was in my cell.
We'll see.
Wait,
Right.
can I
He's
ask
gonna move the rest of his thing, but you've got the opportunity to talk, William and Rohan.
What?
I asked him what happened, yeah.
Little man escaped.
How? He's
Uh,
been in there for like 2 minutes.
Door's not very strong. Zig strong.
In a prison.
Yeah. Zig keeps people in prison, not doors.
Yeah, I'm super cool.
Quick keep reload, press that.
Okay.
Go back outside.
Clown fiesta.
Can I at least treat his wounds?
Yeah, I think he's dying.
Oh,
Yeah, I wanted to at
Oh,
least
yeah,
a
he's
medicine
unconscious.
check. Can I help him?
if he dies, it's his own fault.
You want to lead one?
Let me help him.
Um,
Learn how to follow.
What? We
Is
can't
that
question
you,
him
William?
if he's dead.
is that William?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the famous librarian William. Oh, did you come here? Right.
Famous?
Okay.
Well,
Okay, I
What
don't
We
know.
can stop
the
it.
fuck should the librarian have? Dude, I'd find your book fucking ASAP, bro.
alright, we're out of initiative. Let me
Books
play
just
some different music.
follow. Like the books walk to me. I roll a medicine.
Dude, he's the
and I
fastest
freaking
librarian in
heal
the
him.
fucking Nova, dude.
Yes.
Alright, you can
Stabilize.
stabilize him, yeah. So he's gonna be fine.
Boom. Stabilized.
He's gonna drop Domitius on the floor right there and talk to William.
How far? You said he was 9 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
And if he's carrying me, that's like what, 10 feet?
Yeah.
Are you trying to die?
He's gonna lay
It's
you on
like-
the floor. He's not
dude,
just gonna
Oh,
like.
okay. Okay. Well, you
militate
said he's.
impression.
Bro, dude, he's like, he's chasing over there. Oh, there we go. I got him off my back.
Okay.
He's not
Well,
ultimate
you-
warrior
The way you
over,
the
like
way you said it, he was like he's tall and he's just gonna like, just
Like,
throw me.
just- look,
William, whoosh.
Alright.
Hey, man, that is sweet.
William. Oh, you stabilized him, right, William?
Yeah.
Yeah.
William.
I ran to him.
And Zig points to the piece of paper on his table.
Yeah.
Can you sign this?
Sure. I signed him.
Oh,
the
wow.
paper.
The famous William signing my paper. Oh, I can't believe it. And he's just staring at his bit of paper now. Domitius is still unconscious on the floor. Stable.
If we're using usual rules, then it'll be awake in like an hour.
Yeah.
Wait, is
Oh,
there
yeah,
like an actual bed there?
William,
In his room.
Do you know-
Yeah.
I'll be awake in 1 hour.
I drag him to the bed. and
William,
put
do you know who
away his bed.
designed
I'll
this
help
prison?
You
Alright.
rolled the same thing as me. What the fuck?
Alright, we're gonna.
Wait, you already rolled it. I didn't see that.
You're in bed. Alright.
Quick question:
What
Are
did
there
they-
more doors here? Like
Yeah.
prison doors?
Yeah, you
Are
can
they
see
all
them.
made of wood?
Yes.
And they're all like really bad.
Yes.
But dude, it's Zig.
We need to.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's Zig, boys. He's gonna keep you in there.
It's
Uh,
Zig, dude.
We need some like infrastructure rebuilding, dude. What the fuck?
Right.
No,
Doors don't keep people in.
no one.
Zig keeps them in.
No one is
Yeah,
ballsy
I'm
enough to try to break out and go against
What-
Zig.
I
Dumb
told you
and
there
I
was a
was.
9-foot guy made
But
of
I was.
solid iron, and you decide to.
But I
Right.
was. Goddammit.
Okay, do I arrive at some point? Like,
You've still
what's
got
the
about another 20 minutes. You know.
Okay.
He has asked
I'm
Rohan
pretty
to
sure.
leave, and is infatuated with William.
Hey
Would you
William, can I stay in there?
Infatuated, you say?
Yes.
Wow, 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 wow. I've been really trying.
Iron Golem in half elf, dude.
Oh,
Wait, are you half elf or are you human? You're a human, right?
I am a variant human, yeah.
Very
Yeah,
human, no
very
less.
humans.
It's
let's
called
go.
like it's like the high IQ human, dude. It's like 120 Einstein human.
Alright.
Yes.
So Rohan's asked William if he can stay. What do you say, William?
Yeah, I asked the big dude to let him stay.
He's friend of William.
Yes. Just a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a whole week.
Yeah, whole week.
Yeah.
Have we only known each other for like 4 days?
8 days.
3 days there, 3 days back. That's
Oh.
almost a week.
Yeah.
Who can stay? Don't touch anything.
Sure.
And he's just gonna make small talk with William about different books he's read himself. The ABCs of dungeon keeping.
Gonna stare in disbelief on the wooden shitty doors that's used to keep people in.
Okay,
I just imagine like Rohan like knocks on one of the doors and like somebody like shouts out, hey, and Rohan's like, dude, you know, like it's really like bad. You could like break out any time, dude.
No, I like knock on the door, it falls down, the guy's like, put it back, put it back.
Alright, do you two want to do anything in here, or are we cut into Alexander?
I'm a little amazed. I'm a little amazed that the big guy can read.
My thought process was like, there's no windows. Break out the door, open up the hallway. He's there. I'm like, fuck, run.
It doesn't seem to be a very good reader.
Okay.
William can teach him.
Yeah.
Alright, we're cutting back to Alexander then.
Yes.
Okay.
So you headed to the bookstore.
Yes,
Okay.
to meet up with Mr. deGrey to inform him about the situation and to get this all sorted out.
Alright. So, again, walking through town, if you remember from last time, the streets are still flooded with beggars and refugees. The town
How much
is
money do I
booming.
have? Let me see.
You should have been given...
Yeah, I have 525. I will find some... Actually, I'll do that after. Well, let's just head to the...
I
to
poured
the
my
bookstore.
vials of lizard blood on the beggars.
Yeah, this is what I do.
Alright,
Feel better?
so you're approaching the bookstore. Not a very wealthy looking building, it's a bit run down, dusty, wooden, and you approach the door.
I'll knock. If it's closed.
Come in, Alexander.
Hello, Mr. deGrey. I just wanted to inform you that everything has been dealt with.
No, I know. He tried to escape.
Oh, God damn it. Did they do the usual thing? He kept them in?
He nearly killed him.
Oh, shit. I'll go see to that. But when do you want to question him?
Well, now he'll have to heal. Give us a few days.
Okay.
We will send...
Is there anything that you need from me other than to keep an eye on him?
Keep an eye on your other friend, the drow,
Sure.
and do tell William
What?
I'm looking forward to the next book.
Yeah, I will definitely tell him that. I'm sorry. Okay, me as a person, me as Alexander, would I know anything about like Mr. deGrey and like his capabilities and like who he is and like how well do I know this guy?
Dude, this guy is omniscient.
Actually, God.
He's got like a 24/7 like scry spell on like the entire universe
He's not
going.
very well respected for his personality, but for his powers. You would know he's just a bit flaky. He's a bit nuts and chaotic. He sort of does what he wants. Right now, as you walked in, he's got his bowl, feet out of the bowl, and he's picking at his feet with a dagger, just chopping off bits of
Dagger?
skin while
What?
he's talking to you. If you remember from last time, he's got a piercing that he's done himself, which is just sort of stabbed in his ear.
Okay,
So,
and
yeah.
just remind me again. Sorry, because it's been such a long time. How like bad are drow like to the common people? Like, what are they viewed as? What's like the general,
They
affluence
are
of
not
their-
seen. This is
not
very
seen
uncommon.
and so feared?
Not feared, no. Not by...
Is it just like a strange thing that you don't really see and so it's sort of
Yeah.
like weird
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very weird.
and like mistrusting? Okay, cool. Alright.
Alexander's a human as well, right?
All right. Would you be okay with meeting 3 days from now? Or what would be best for your schedule, Mrs. deGrey?
That depends on Domitius.
All right. I will let you know when he's feeling 100%, and we can proceed with the questioning.
Alexander,
Yes.
do check on him tomorrow. Tell him that we will speak to him, and he is not to try and leave again.
I will try. I will inform him of the situation, and make sure that he understands that any actions that he comes to will probably end up in him being in a worse situation than he was before.
That he will be dead.
Yeah, worse situation. Worse situation. If there's nothing else, then I shall go and check up on him again.
I
Real
do have many
quickly,
questions about the tower, but that will wait.
I can answer them now if you'd like. It's no problem with me.
I would prefer the Wolfman to be awake.
All right. Then I shall see you another time.
If you find that he is healed quicker, do let me know.
I shall. Thank you, Mr. deGrey. Have a good day.
Good day, Alexander. And he continues chopping at his feet with a dagger. Just
really
bits,
quickly,
flaky
so I
bits.
understand like who's who. Rohan is a drow, correct?
Yeah,
Or is that
half
really-
drow,
Half
half
drow.
elf.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast fly
Wait,
to
no,
get
hold
there
up.
quicker.
Okay. That's pretty normal for you.
Yes, this is how I avoid the poor folk.
Yep.
then we fly.
Peasant.
Alright,
You're a
so
rogue. You're a rogue,
Rohan's the
right?
half drow.
No,
Who are you?
I'm a warlock fighter.
Oh, that's right.
Alexander is the variant human, and William's the druid human too. Yeah.
Alright.
Alexander's
Alright.
a wizard?
I'm a druid.
Alexander's a
Oh, wait.
wizard. Yeah.
Alexander's...
William's a druid. Rohan's a
I'll be there
warlock.
in 5 minutes.
It's been 2 weeks, people!
Yeah, it's been quite a while
Alright,
since.
So we're heading back to the prison, and Zig is still trying to talk to William about his many ABC books. All of his
Okay.
books are very simple. Big ball, big red ball, big sword, big red sword. He's asking you to sign many, many different bits of paper.
I don't think he realizes that you're a librarian, not a writer.
If nothing happens, like, really important in the next hour, can we fast forward to when I, like...
Yeah,
Wake
you
up.
can wake up.
Okay.
But Alexander would have arrived by then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you believe that they have wooden doors in the prison?
I think when he wakes up, I would be like in his room with like a light.
Your journey was about an hour. That took about 2 minutes, so it's very close.
fly?
That you. Oh, so yeah, about 35 minutes. So he still won't be awake. He'd have about 20
Okay.
minutes for him to wake up.
Yeah, so what I want to do is I'll like get the pleasantries out of the way with Zig and everybody else. I'll tell Rohan and William to follow me, and Zig can come along if he wants to. And just wait outside the door while I go inside, and I'll light something up and wait for him to wake up, and then we'll have the conversation.
No, Zig will stay at his desk.
Okay.
All right. So Domitius, your eyes open. The room is black. The door is on-ish. It's just sort of leaning against.
There's a little more light going
Yeah.
through.
Well,
What do you do?
hello, Domitius. I think you look a little worse for wear. William, would you happen to have any healing capabilities that you would like to employ?
Yeah, sure.
Do you
Wait,
have an ale?
Maybe we can get you something to drink and to eat after we have this conversation. That
Pardon me?
is
Wiping
much
blood
needed.
from my face.
Zig is not forgiving to people who try to break out. That's just in his programming, you know.
I imagine that most people aren't very appreciative of people breaking out of prison.
Yes, you can understand. I guess the biggest question is why he tries to break out. I am sorry that the situation has come to what it has, but I did try to tell you that I would try to deal with the situation as cleanly as possible.
In my experience, people aren't very welcoming to the fact that there's a werewolf in their midst, and usually attempt to try to kill me when I'm asleep. So I thought that this is where it was going.
Well, you're not dead yet, so hopefully that speaks for something.
Yet.
Yet. This is true. That remains to be seen. Mr. deGrey is a strange man with strange affluences.
He's kind of a dick, though.
He's not the best to get along with, but maybe through some time, maybe you get to know him a little better. But, maybe not. That too. All I'm here to do is to merely inform you that after you're healed up, Mr. deGrey, and just him, has some questions to ask you, and after that we can figure out your situation. I am not sure what Mr. deGrey wants from you, or I think he mostly just requires information. But where I stand on the issue is that I would like to help you get back to wherever you came from. Because one, it's just very interesting to me, and two, I think that's the best thing to do. I'm not sure about our friends Rohan or William here, but that is where my interest lies. And whether you choose to trust us or not, that is up to you. But I think we will try to give you as many accommodations as possible. You shall hear, and then we shall see what we can do. If you wish to try to break out again, I cannot guarantee your safety.
That seems fair.
All right.
I'll be honest, I was fully transparent with all of you when you first found me in the tower, so...
Yes, Mr.
I said, Mr. deGrey, you'll just be hearing again for the second time.
It was a little surprising to me how Mr. deGrey treated you, but I guess I shouldn't have been surprised. When people deal with the unknown, they tend to be a little wary of their circumstances. Unless you have anything else to tell me, I think we can leave that conversation off there, and we can all rest up from our injuries. Some more injured than others. Maybe William can help you recover a little faster, and then we can get off to some progress within the situation.
Alright. What are you guys gonna do? Are you heading out?
I don't want to leave him in the cell. I think,
You can leave me, you guys can go look around.
Alexander would know that he's safe. He's not going to be executed.
It's not about
he's gonna
safety,
be
it's just about, it's sort of like a dick move to, leave him.
No, don't worry about me. You guys can go off.
Don't worry, I don't have anything to do anyway. I will stay here for the night and keep you company. How about that?
Wait, are you going to sleep in the cell?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No.
I think it'd be better if the rest of you found additional work while I rest up.
Would you like us to... additional work to what end? Gold?
Whatever means are necessary. Gold is always an important facet of adventuring life.
If you insist, I do have some business that I need to take care of anyway.
Go ahead and do it.
Alright, I will make sure that Zig gets you any accommodations that you need, and I shall see you tomorrow, probably.
Alright, yeah.
Is Zig alive?
Zig is definitely alive. He is a man not to be trifled with.
Would not call that a man, but
A man, machine, whatever you want, We call him a man so he can, have hopefully more of a soul when he starts to beat the shit out of somebody.
He can't hear any of this.
That's a iron golem, right?
I knew a machine once.
Yes, Rohan. I know it's an iron golem.
So I'm talking to him, who tried to break out and got beat to shit by the iron golem.
Oh.
And why do they have wooden doors? This doesn't make any sense. It's a prison.
This is kind of a deja vu moment for me, guys. You wouldn't understand, but
What, you have the history of breaking down doors?
I have a history of dealing with iron golems and
doors.
And doors.
And doors.
Both are very common. Yeah. I don't open doors first anymore, usually.
See why?
Did
I got
it again.
I got impaled with stones last time I did that.
Alright, are you gonna walk past Zig?
Yeah, I'll head out. Unless anybody else wants to have a conversation with me.
Are you gonna say anything to Zig on the way out? Oh.
No, I'm fine. I will ask William though, because I don't remember. If he got anything from the tower, that might be important. I also ask Rohan as well.
Alexander, before you go,
Yes.
I'll pull like a vial of the blood from my pocket. I gathered this from the lizard inside the tower. It might be worth showing Mr. deGrey.
Yes, that should be
So
useful
he can-
to explain
he
the
can-
situation.
You can also study it to just see if you can find any answers for it.
It's literally lizard blood.
It, but, you know, what kind of lizard?
There can be complexity within the mundane. We shall see. And I'll take the vial from him.
Alright.
Like push it through like one of like the cracks of the door.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna open that door. Yeah, you've just been talking through the cracks. Because the door's sort of held
If
up against the wall.
if it wasn't like already fucking broken off, I would have just kicked it down.
You could have just pushed it open. You didn't need to boot it off its hinges. The door was open.
Nah.
We're gonna have to get a new one anyway.
Are we? I think this is like pretty standard for this person at this point.
So as you're walking out, you lot have gone past. He's gonna say, "Bye, William. Thank you for signing my books. Have a great day."
Hey, Zig. Zig. Next time if he does try to break out,
Kill him.
Just don't. No, do not kill him. No kill. You injure, but don't kill. So like, make him so that he
Goes to sleep.
restrain.
Make him go to sleep.
restrain him.
Okay.
Yeah, go to sleep, but like not dead sleep. Not like sleep forever.
Sleep long
for
time.
like maybe like 4 hours or something.
Sleep long time.
Not too long though. Not like lifetime sleep. I don't think he understands me. I'm going now.
Little man not escape.
No escape. Don't.
Okay.
No one escape from here.
He's going to move up to Domitius and... little man,
Hello.
get undressed.
What?
Oh shit.
You told me to go
Get undressed.
Now.
get undressed.
Yes.
Okay, am I here? When
No,
he
you
does
lot
this?
should have gone by now. This is
God
after you
damn
lot
it.
walked out.
It's a prison.
Why?
It's a weird fucking guard.
You tried to escape. Put your stuff in the box. And he pulls out a chest. A full-size chest. Slams it on the floor.
Alright, I'll take off my gear just down to just like a shirt, trousers, and my boots. But the rest of like my weapons and gear and all the other shit, I'll just put in the chest.
Alright, he's going to take his big green hands and just squeeze around your bits. See if you're hiding anything. Are you trying to hide anything?
No, like
Okay.
we say joking like, "Will, buy me a drink first."
Oh, little man wants a drink.
No, it's fine.
I did tell. I would have told Zig to like give him any like food or drinks or anything like that he wants.
Did you tell him or did William tell him? That's...
I think no one told him.
I would have told him
Alright.
because I promised Demetrius that he would have like any accommodations that he needed
Alright,
to make him comfortable. So
Zig's aware that you told him.
yeah, he's aware
So,
that.
looking at Zig and like kind of looking under his armor, is there any like facial features, or is it literally just like machine iron golem? Like
No, he looks like an ogre.
Zig,
Yes.
are you an ogre?
I'm a big man.
You're a big man.
Yes.
Big man. Big.
You little man, me big man.
Yes, you're very
You
strong.
not escape.
I won't escape again
Right.
after what happened last
Stuff in
time.
box.
Hey,
Go to sleep. Or Zig make you sleep for a long time. And he walks off with your box of stuff. Are you gonna say anything else to him?
Zig,
Oh, yes.
are you an iron golem?
A big man. Which iron golem?
Oh, from the place I come from,
Where's
there used
that?
to be. It's another world, actually.
Another world?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Strong magics made me come here.
Oh. Is that in the
Very-
book? Zig likes
might-
books.
It might be in a book.
Oh.
Do you read Sylvan?
If
If not, that's totally fine.
Zig read. He doesn't
Okay.
know what Sylvan is.
Okay, it's alright. But from my world, there used to be large machines, but in the shape of big men like you.
Oh.
Very strong, made
More
out of
big
metal. More big men, yes.
Hmm.
There were also orcs like you with big teeth and
There's another big
Green
man
skin.
in the corner.
there is.
Yeah. He watches me.
That's good. What's his name?
Zig.
Zig?
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
We were both called Zig.
That's pretty cool.
Zig watches Zig.
Alright.
Then you did notice the massive iron statue in the corner of his room, where his
Did-
desk is.
Did the statue look like him?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's cool, Zig. You seem like a cool dude. I'm not gonna try to break out because we had this talk, and you seem like a cool dude.
Try. You can try. Zig like when they try.
What a fucking deviant motherfucker.
He echoes the laugh. He
Likes
doesn't.
it when they resist.
He echoes my laugh. Oh boy. Alright, Zig, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Good.
I'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
He's back at his desk.
What do we have for lodging?
He's such a nice guy.
You will have a house in town, so will William.
Okay.
And he's been staying at the local inn where you got him from. So it's up to you
Okay.
guys. He's
I
gonna
will-
need at least a short rest. How much? What's your hit points on there, Domitius?
My hit points right now is a 26.
Would you be
Okay.
healed by tomorrow?
I used 2 hit dice, so
Okay.
You're gonna have at least two days then.
Okay.
Walking around town.
I'll tell Rohan if he doesn't have anywhere to go, he can come to my house. And I'll also communicate to William if he has anything about like extra planar travel or like anything concerning the situation we might be in, any research regarding it, then maybe look into that and see what he can find out. And I myself want to, when that entire conversation happened with Domitius, what time was it?
You would have got there early morning. I had to talk about 1 p.m.
Okay.
You've got the afternoon still.
Okay. Okay. So after I've had that conversation with Rohan and Mr. William, I'm gonna, after when I'm alone, I will disguise myself as a commoner and just go throughout the refugees and ask them about their situation, question them, maybe try to make a few friends, and once I've like met somebody who's interesting and wants to talk to me, I'll give them like 200 gold.
How many times are you going to try this?
I'll spend so when would I start approximately?
It's 1
Sorry,
o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so then I'll probably spend until like I have to go to bed. So like
So all
I
day,
spend, like,
really? Okay.
yeah, the whole day just doing this. Yeah.
Okay, give me a sec. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so you're spending hours wandering the streets, talking to people, various chat about the earthquake, nothing of particular interest, and you come across a wood elf. He's pretty tall, about 6'2", bald head, green eyes, smooth, coppery skin. He's got a scar on his right arm, and a scar down his face like this.
Okay.
And
Yeah, and I've disguised myself to be like a normal person and not like this fucking noble with like the fucking
so what do you say to
the
him?
robes and everything. Hi, how are you?
Wait, what did you disguise yourself as? Is it still a human?
Yeah, it's still a human,
Okay.
just different clothes.
Okay.
And stuff, and there's no like wand or anything like that. Yeah, and it's a different voice as well. Hi, how are you? I was just wandering around, just talking to people randomly. I was just wondering, what brings you to Sharon?
Walking about randomly?
Yeah, I had some time on my
That's-
hands.
Very strange.
I'm a strange person.
What are you looking for?
I guess I'm looking for meaning.
You don't know what happened.
No, I know what happened. I'm just
What do you think happened?
okay. What the fuck is he referring to? Because Alexander would know, and I don't.
The earthquake is what you think happened.
Okay, the earthquake happened, right?
Wasn't an earthquake.
What was it then?
It was a dragon.
How does a dragon get misinterpreted to an earthquake?
Came out of the ground.
Really?
There's a big hole down south. I could show you.
You could show me.
You want to see the big hole?
Sure.
You want to see my big hole?
This fucking
Fucking got him.
This fucking got him. You got me.
Okay. No, it's real.
Dragon's
It's
name is-
real.
I've never
Sorry,
I've never
I was
wanted
only
to
joking.
fireball somebody so badly.
It's a real hole. I was joking. It's a real hole.
Of course.
You want to see?
Haha. Good jest.
You don't believe me?
No. It's not about belief.
It'll give you directions to where the big hole is.
How far was this earthquake?
Let me bring my map up. No, don't want that. Labels. One sec, guys. Zones, here we go. The earthquake was south of Chipton.
Don't know what that is. I'm on the cell map still. If you.
Okay, because I'm in the wrong world 20. Okay. I don't think it's on the mini map. No, it's not on the mini map. Okay, let's bring the big map up.
It's far enough to where I can't get to it now.
Alright, there's a big map. Chipton is on the corner of that little sticky out bit.
Okay.
Let me ping it. Okay. Make sure I'm pinging the right spot. Earthquake happened about there.
Okay, there. Cool.
And that's where his big hole is. Near a town called Fellbrook Road.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna pretty much just spend a lot of time spreading out 200 gold's worth of, and just giving it to people and asking them about their life and what brings them here and stuff like that, and just like making small talk with strangers. That's it. Yeah, and then I'll go to sleep. And then,
Okay, you meet 3 people that corroborate the story. So there's a big hole that a dragon came out of, not an earthquake.
Okay, cool. All right, information.
That's it. Yeah.
And I'll go to sleep. And
What were Rohan and William doing during the day?
Hey William, have you ever read any books about lycanthropes?
I mean, I probably have. Yeah, I have. What about it?
Do you have any I can borrow?
He's an encyclopedia, you can read the monster manual.
Yeah,
He's the world's most famous librarian. He's
the world's the most.
I don't know if you know this, Mr. DM, but I have not heard of a single famous librarian.
Even you've heard of him, Rohan.
Yeah, I know, but in real life, I've never heard of a famous librarian. How is a librarian famous? A library can be famous.
He's like
Is he
a
like the
musician,
one
yeah.
librarian?
He's like a musician.
He writes books.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not a librarian!
No, but like
Librarian
his day job is a library.
now
Yeah, no.
it's from back when people used libraries. Even librarians could be famous, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just walk to the library and I find
It's not
like
that just that he orders book, he reads them all. So he's famous.
Yeah.
He's like
He
Ocean's
He
Google.
knows everything.
Yeah,
He's Google.
He's the Google of Sharon.
exactly.
The 16th druid.
16 in druid.
So you two are going to spend your day reading.
He's got a feed called librarian. Bro.
Yeah.
Where it just searches Google.
It gives you the
You can
monster
search.
manual.
But yeah, he can tell you everything about werewolves. Yeah.
I find them a book of
He can tell you
lycanthropes.
everything about werewolves in Ocean, which will slightly differ.
Oh.
Nah, you'll know that there are
Oh,
12 moon phases that affect the werewolf differently during each month. Domitius doesn't know this, but
I
William
know.
would know this.
Okay. And I try to find some books about, I don't know, interplanar travel or something like that, because Alexander asked me to find out how Domitius got here.
Does the world's most famous librarian...
Well,
Yeah.
Alexander would know in 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
But this might be how he finds out, so...
True.
Ooh.
And here we have the origin story.
Dun-dun-dun.
One sec. Let's get you a name. Here we go. Okay. That's the book he gets you.
Okay.
Then you can study that will in your own time.
I'll post that as a library.
Alright, so what's happening during the night time?
We sleep.
We sleep.
Who's sleeping where? What are the arrangements?
I mean, I'll sleep in Alexander's house if it's free.
Yeah, I offered. And William is sleeping in his own house unless he wants to stay with me. Which
Nah, I'll sleep in my own house.
What does your house look like, William?
It's not a big house, but it's like very tidy and clean. I don't know. It's probably like a little greenhouse in the outskirts or something. Not too far, I guess. So I
Alexander?
have to go to work.
my house would probably be relatively simple and functional. Not really that pretty. But it would probably have like one room for me, and it would be a 1-bedroom house. I'll have Mr. Rohan sleep in the living room on like a couch or something, and it would probably have a specialized library and laboratory built in because a lot of my experiments and stuff is conducted there, and I would spend most of my time in that laboratory or library studying various things. When I get home, if I get the book on the day that I was, then I'd probably fall asleep reading it and then wake up.
Okay. Domitius, what have you been doing all this time? Have you attempted to talk to Zig again, or are you muted?
Attempt number 2. Let's go.
Does cement exist in your world, or is it only like stone?
Cement, like mortar.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Are you gonna
concrete.
try and dig out of the freaking wall?
No. I'm just curious.
Yeah, just
Yeah, we'll
curious.
have bricks and mortar. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Are the walls to this it's all soft?
I make a strength check.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's athletics, so strength.
You can do strength for yeah.
Strength
Right.
is just well,
That's the same
it's
thing.
A 4. It's a 4.
He punches the
They
wall, the
feel
wall
rock
punches
solid.
back.
As hard as Zig himself.
Damn. Strong. Is there anything underneath the bed?
That floor.
There's totally a tunnel.
Like a shiv or anything like that?
No, I mean
Spirituals.
the legs of the bed.
Okay.
Look like big sticks that you could possibly pull off.
Okay.
And you've got a blanket, a pillow, sheet.
Why
A
are you
bed.
doing this?
Can I turn over the bed and try to cut a hole in the mattress, like at the bottom?
With what he did empty all your stuff.
My teeth. I just try to like rip a hole with the teeth and then just kind of like use my
Do your
hands to
teeth
make
stay as canine wolf form, or?
No, but you have incisors as a human. Sure, if you bite hard enough, you can tear fabric with your teeth.
What the hell check do I
Oh,
make
yeah.
for somebody tries to rip open a mattress
I
with
don't know,
his
tell me
teeth?
whether or not I can.
You can make an autism check. Because the autism check goes high enough that he's got it.
Also,
I
don't
rolled
you
that
have
20.
claws? Do you like
I rolled-
cut your nails? You have nails, right?
I roll nat 20s on those checks all the time, boys.
Yeah, man.
No. Nails are like they're like manicured somewhat, but they're not like
Go for
like
a dex check on
claws.
it. See if you can.
Dex check.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The mattress seems pretty tough.
Can I keep trying?
Mattress is tougher than the door, boys.
Not with your teeth. Can you find something else to do it with? You won't be
Can-
successful with your teeth. You can keep trying all day if you want.
Can I try to? Can I
You
try
don't
to
think
like
you can chew for it.
break off a piece of like the wood to like a sharp piece of wood,
You
like
can.
a splint of wood?
All right, you're gonna try and do that. Okay, give me
Yeah,
a
and then I'm
sec.
gonna try to use a piece of wood to like cut.
Perception.
Can I just ask, like, what the fuck is going on in his mind right now?
It's the best prank in existence. It's gonna happen right.
Perception.
The dude just freaking makes
All right.
an act from the
So you're
door.
trying to break off a bit of the bed.
Yeah.
Let's. All right, run the jail screen. Okay. Let's delete these guys.
Delete these guys. Wow,
We can roll initiative because
Does Zig hear me from
Zig
across
hears
like
you
down
breaking the bed, and he's
So
gonna
it
head
travels
towards
pretty
the
far.
cell.
Okay.
It's an empty jail, and do you want to roll initiative or? He's
Do
just
I
gonna, he's
hear
gonna,
him? Do I hear him coming down? Like
yeah, he's
the
a massive
hallway?
dude walking down the hallway. Not.
Can I stop breaking it and then just immediately go to bed and just like
It's
turn
time
over
for
and
a
like
deception
pretend
check,
I'm
boys.
sleeping?
You can do that, and then we don't have to roll initiative. Okay.
That's
let's
fine.
See.
I'm
Alright, you're in bed.
sleeping.
Okay,
It's big brain time.
little man.
What? What's going on?
You trying to escape again?
Oh no, I'm sleeping. This bed is kind of.
You will sleep for a long time.
I'm already sleeping right now.
A very long time.
But
Right, he's gonna
Okay, how loud is it to like break off a piece of wood from a bed?
this
Very.
prison is empty and you're in a stone room that any sound you make will travel throughout the entire hallway.
Also, the
Anything
door's
you do
not
will
there.
echo. Yeah. Well, Zig's actually just taken the door and put it to the side, and he's gonna step in the room and have a look around, and he will.
The piece I'm
Okay.
breaking off the
You
bed
know
is
this is-
the piece I'm breaking off the bed is underneath the bed, so you'd have to make like look.
Nah, he
under
didn't spot
the bed.
anything.
Okay.
Right, go back to sleep. Stop making noise. You disturb Zig.
Divisions really want to get away from this bullshit, dude.
I'm sorry.
it's an
Right.
iron golem. It's got an int of like 5. If even.
It's actually free, but.
Okay.
See, I was trying to attempt like the greatest prank ever.
I mean, do you want
I
to keep
don't-
trying? He's
man.
gone back to his desk.
Dimensions is such a prankster.
He's gone back to his desk. You've heard him walk down the hallway. What do you do next?
I can't do anything without him hearing because there's like the perception of a fucking god.
You know what, God? What do you mean? It's an empty prison. It's
Okay.
only you.
Can I sneak? And when I kicked the door down, there must have been like shards of wood that splintered off.
You can roll this one. Roll a perception.
Perception, let's go.
Yeah, you can find a bit of wood.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a piece of like relatively sharp piece of splintered wood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sneak back to my bed and just very slowly start cutting a long line in the bottom of the mattress.
Alright, another dex check with advantage. For your wood. Yep. Okay. So you
Okay.
cut in the mattress open.
Okay. Now I am going to lift the mattress up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crawl in the hole inside the mattress,
Okay.
and I'm gonna let the mattress like lay flat, and so it looks like. So I'm inside the mattress.
Okay.
I'm laying flat, and it looks like there's no one in the cell. I'm
You're
also
just gonna
trying.
stay like that.
I'm gonna try my best to like kind of put like the stuffing like on the sides so there like any like.
I wonder if you can breathe in there.
I mean, yeah,
It's
there'd be like
that
residual.
It's
yeah.
a mattress.
It's a mattress. I can breathe.
Don't know how
through.
long you could stay in there for until he stops. It's like
I
being
mean,
covered
okay,
with
so
a pillow over your face.
okay, if you cut a hole through a mattress, right?
Okay.
However perfect the seal, there's always going to be air that's going out and in from
Yeah, it's not
from the
there.
cutout.
You
Put a
don't.
pillow over your face and see how long you last.
Okay, I'm not
That's a
having
pillow.
the.
Okay, so
I
like,
have
and then put weight on the
stuffing
pillow.
I have stuffing a little bit away from my face so I can have some airflow.
yeah. Also, there's a difference between like somebody like pressing a pillow down on your fucking head and like
Okay,
a
okay.
physical
But he's
thing.
in a
just lying.
mattress, so it's
No,
not
I
like...
understand, but okay. Listen, first of all, it already has resistance and it spreads the weight like distributes it evenly across the mattress, so it's not just weight only on my head. It's like it goes down. And if you put a
All right.
pillow on your face-
Right, you're
The
fine.
only
You're
way
fine.
to the
You're
only
in
way to prove it, Mason, cut open your bed. Cut
Alright.
open your bed and go inside.
I rolled for it. It's fine. Look,
Also, I want to point.
Do it. You fuck.
I want to
do
point
it.
out. You can also just lay your head on the side instead of having it face up.
You didn't
See
say
that?
that though.
Nobody
Well,
can.
say it now.
Oh no, I'm suffocating. What can I do?
Yeah.
that's better.
Oh no.
Alright, so you're in this bed.
Okay.
What are you doing in this bed?
I'm just gonna sleep.
Like that. Okay.
Yep. I'll notice eventually if someone walks in the room and they just don't find me at all.
No.
They'll look under the bed, they don't see me.
I was gonna say, little man, pick up the mattress when you in it.
Alright.
It's alright.
And
Oh, man.
on that note, I think we should take our first break.
Cool. Right.
Alright.
Fiesta.
We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. What was that? Oh, you're rolling your hit
Well, I
dice.
just rolled
Alright.
hit dice for...
Alright. Back in a couple of minutes, guys. Right, we're back. Welcome back to D&D Nova. Let's put the party audio back on. Right, they can hear you now, guys. Don't say feck or bogo. So, we last left off. Domitius is in prison. He's broken off his door and he's now hiding in the mattress. Alexander and Rohan are sleeping at Alexander's house. William's in his tiny hut. I'm going to call it William's tiny hut and make a spell. Okay. It is early morning. You guys wake up. Where'd you go? What did you do?
First thing in the morning, I'll probably just go and check up on, after everybody's like gotten breakfast or whatever the fuck, go check up on Demetrius.
Alright.
The work will finally pay off.
I think you're still on. Yeah, you're still on the prison map.
I'm still inside.
Did you get William first?
I will get everybody, so I'll get Rohan, we'll get some breakfast, and after that, I'll go get William and see if everybody's available to go and check up on Demetrius.
Alright, so the party have had breakfast. It's about 9-10 a.m. They reach the prison, and Zig is stood at his desk.
Okay.
But you have William with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you drag your tokens in?
Sure.
No, can.
In what order
Can
you came in?
Can we drag our tokens in?
Oh,
You're
you're
as big as a
me?
giant. Right.
Holy shit!
Get,
I can drag it in.
what the?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Why can't I make him small?
The fucking.
Okay. I don't know why they've like grown incessantly, but
Fucking.
I can't make you small.
I have learned.
I'm gonna go to the cell and see if Demetrius is there.
I see a massive fucking shadow.
Oh, one sec.
Like a fucking zig.
So I don't see him there, right?
Why can't I make you small? How have you done this?
Maybe you try dragging them onto the.
Oh, that'll be why. Can you resize them?
What?
Can you guys resize them?
No, you have to.
Alright,
Yeah, you too.
let's delete you.
Just delete you.
You have been deleted from existence. Okay.
Oh! The Thanos
What?
snap.
Look at... Alright,
I
okay.
just wanna be there.
William.
Why don't you
That
just
didn't
have them
work.
drag their characters like over here last time? You just could have
I
kept
can't drag them over now.
it. Well, great. We'll just pretend that they're the same size, alright?
Yeah.
What if we
Drag over your
just
massive
fuck,
characters.
what if we just fuck the map? I go in front of the cell
It's...
and see if Demetrius is in the cell.
Alright.
Oh god,
Your passive perception was 13.
Uh-huh.
You can't see him.
Oh, what the fuck? Zig, where the fuck is Demetrius?
Sleeping.
Mother... Get over here.
I'm coming.
A little faster now.
This is gonna be the death of me.
Where is he?
Who was sleeping?
See, okay, I'm gonna go look around the walls. Any of them look
God,
broken?
the fuck.
You can see a lump
deGrey
in the
will
bed,
fucking
Rohan.
kill me for this.
As
God
I'm like,
fucking damn it. Why does nobody ever listen to me?
Rohan-
Hey guys,
I'm sure
Rohan
I'm
can see a lump in the bed.
you just don't
Dude,
point it out.
how?
He's
My
fast.
His passive
Flat.
perception is higher though.
What do you mean flat? It's still a mattress with all this stuff in it. Either the stuff's in it and it's big, or
Oh,
all
the
of the
stuff's
stuff
on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, all of
No,
that's
I-
been ripped out.
I assume that I'm smart enough to like pick up the stuffing that fell on the floor and
And
Don't put it where?
back inside the mattress with
And then
me.
so it's a
So
bigger
the
mattress.
mattress is twice the size.
No, it's kind of lumpy.
You can see a lump in the mattress.
This is some ridiculous shit.
Again,
dude,
the
I
lump
can't.
is like growing and getting smaller because he's breathing, right?
Are you holding your breath at this point?
It's actually just single point in the match.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
just go up and axe kick the bed?
Go for it. What is unarmed strike damage? 1d4.
It's just
It's
one.
one plus your
It's
strength.
1d1.
This is just 2. But I'm gonna feel an impact here.
And it's a
fucker.
hit, so yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Okay. Now the
Is he
question
in
is
the
then.
mattress? This fucking
Yes, he's in the
degenerate.
mattress. I don't know why he's in the mattress, but he's in the mattress. Get out of the mattress!
I'm just giggling from inside. The
Okay, when you come out of the mattress, this is the face you see on Alexander's head.
Oh. Zig's got the
I'm
same
just-
face.
I'm just laughing to myself.
This guy is mentally unstable.
Little man sleeps in the mattress.
Little man insane.
You're
Sig.
supposed to sleep on the mattress, little man.
God,
It was-
what
it was-
he knows.
It was funny. Just so you guys think I was gone for a quick second.
Alright, Zig's gonna walk off and leave you guys to it.
Woo! Alright. Trying to figure. I pulled those
Okay.
small like wooden thing. and
I'm going
I'm
to
like,
inform Mr. deGrey that you are quite healthy to have a conversation.
Sure, he seems quite
Rohan.
mentally unstable to me.
Yeah, you two will stay here and guard him and see that he does not participate in going into the mattress once again and or trying to escape via some ridiculous trick. I shall go inform Mr. deGrey. Please, let's not have anything else happen again.
can I attempt to try to sew the mattress back together?
With your piece of splintered wood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna-
There's no check you can make
Damn
for a
it.
piece of wood sewing. No.
I'm gonna cast fly on myself and just go.
Alright, so yeah, about 5-minute journey. How long does this fly last for? 50 minutes?
Hour.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hot in my room.
Alright, so you're at the bookstore, the old
Oh,
decrepit
sorry, my
bookstore.
bad. 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you might not be able to make it back. Okay.
I know the duration, so like
Yep.
I'm not gonna fall out of the sky like a retard.
Yeah, you just might have to walk back. That's unless you've
Kind
got
of
two.
hope that you do though.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
You hope that.
Zig
So you
wouldn't
can have
have
someone
left-
else in the club?
Zig wouldn't have left you two up there, so you come down here or you can argue with Zig.
Hey, William, can I stay here?
He's gonna let you
Yeah.
stay here because William's here. But why can't I drag you down
Can't-
to that bit of the map? I don't know.
Can I sit like in the doorway, just kind of like against the side of the doorway, just kind of like half looking out down the hallway?
Yeah, that's fine. Zig's
Can
not
I
gonna bother.
crawl in the mattress again?
Can I crawl into the door?
Can I crawl between the mortar of the stones?
Alright, so Domitius is leaning on the wall. Rohan is hanging out with William. Zig is on guard. He's not talkative today. Your connection to the server has been interrupted. What?
What?
Did you just get that on Roll20?
I'm good.
What?
Get better internet forehead.
That's a true.
Weird. Are they still moving for you?
Small man.
Yeah, they're moving.
Okay.
Imagine having our
Weird.
Discord call server in US South.
But
Okay, do we really need this map? Is it
Yes.
really that important? Oh, okay.
alright.
Yes. Map.
I've made him
we,
giant.
we spent the majority of the session here, of course it's important.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't important. You made it important. That's it. Yeah.
We
can't make you tiny anymore. Only Domitius is tiny. Okay.
I am a tiny boy.
Little man.
Little bird.
Small boy.
Alexander, you have flown
Uh-huh.
Superman style. How do you fly? Do you fly with one hand out? Or?
No, I have two
Like
hands in my pocket.
Superman.
And
He just
I
danced the
fly
whole way, actually.
this is how I fly.
So you've got two hands in your pockets in your robes.
Yeah, and I just fly, trying
Like
to
straight.
be very aerodynamic.
No, he flies feet first.
Yeah, that's how I fly.
Like laying down.
Exactly. I actually fly like I fly 1 centimeter off the ground to like just make it exciting for me, you know.
Dude,
So
honestly,
you're dodging through the crowd. Can you make a dex check? Yeah?
Fuck that.
I
I
had
don't
to
need to make a
fly.
death check. I'm so,
Hey, if
used
you're
to
flying
this
on the
kind of
ground, it's full
travel.
of refugees today. You can go 10 feet and it'll be fine.
I just
That's right.
roll through them. I'm kidding, alright? I fly like a normal fucking human being. Like 50 feet above the ground.
Okay. Alright. You managed to get to the bookstore.
Yes.
Archmage Peyton deGrey. You get to the door and the door swings open by itself.
Okay, Mr. deGrey, Demetrius is ready for you.
I know.
Okay, then let's go.
You left the drow in the prison.
He's with Zig and William. I trust William. William will see them done.
Very well, Alexander. Alright.
I take responsibility for anything that happens on his watch.
Coming in behind you is... Where is my description? Oh, come on. Too many tabs.
Purpose of having a second mod.
I've got one. I need a third one. Alright.
You should have to.
Get an old TV.
I've got 2 monitors.
Just get an old TV.
What?
No.
I've got 3 monitors and a phone. It's just
Yeah,
too many things.
Gotta see our
More!
TV.
Fuck you and your opinion.
Yeah, no.
More.
Alright, walking in behind Alexander is a 4'2" dwarf. He is in full plate mail. He's got a great axe. He is very muscular. And he approaches Alexander. And I forgot his accent.
Do I know him?
What was his accent?
Do I know you?
Scottish bro.
One sec. No, he's not Scottish. I didn't want to make my dwarf Scottish.
Give in to
Oh yeah, hello, I am a dwarf. Nice to meet you.
Right.
Make it just a standard American accent.
I can't do standard American.
Country.
Yeehaw, Kona, brother.
I can do that.
Hey,
Right, all my
brother, how
dwarfs are
you
now
doing?
country. It's been decided.
Yes, all the dwarves are southern, with a southern drawl.
Howdy, Alexander.
Love it.
What do I know his name?
It is Captain Brightmaster. You do know
Captain
him.
Brightmaster. Good to see you again. How are you, my friend?
I'm very good indeed. I assume the prisoner's ready.
The prisoner is ready. Let's just head over with haste.
Let us go. All right. Back to Peyton deGrey. Alexander,
Yes. Yes.
bring the prisoner to me. I shall not leave my store. All right.
Sure, Mr. deGrey.
Did you just laugh at me?
No.
Is it my feet?
No.
Don't laugh
Nobody's
at the
laughing.
feet, Alexander. You know what happened last time.
Nobody is laughing at your feet, Mr. deGrey. We all remember the last time.
He
Post
still
up,
hasn't
kid.
He still hasn't got that stain out of his shirt.
He probably does.
All right. So
okay,
it's
and
going to
I'll
take you a good
head
30
back.
minutes, yeah. You're now walking with a dwarf, so maybe a little bit longer.
Fucking idiot, dude. Like he says, "Hey, dude, let me know when he." He's not gonna go with me. Fucking
No. It doesn't really make sense. You know him not to make much sense. He's a bit of a extrovert, sort of. Yeah, eccentric. That's the word. Eccentric
Eccentric.
is the word. Yeah. So it's going to take you a good 40 minutes. The dwarf. I can't do the accent again. Alexander.
Sorry, Alexander. Yes, Mr. Brightfield or something.
Spark.
Right, master.
Master.
Bright Master. Sorry, not good with names. You see.
Can you slow down? My little legs don't walk so fast.
Sure, and I'll just I'll just dispel fly, whatever, and I'll walk with it.
Okay, so you make it to the prison. We're not dealing with this map anymore. We can head out if Domitius is ready. Are you putting up any struggle?
I'm still sitting in the. Do I see them like enter the hallway?
Yeah, they've come to get you out of this cell.
Okay, I'm just waving. Like I'm still like kind of sitting in the doorway.
Domitius, it's time to go. Let's leave.
Bright Master
get-
and Zig have a conversation that I shall not play out between myself. That would be very strange.
Please
But
do.
the
Please do.
What do you mean?
Howdy.
Are they looking at my feet?
No, that was deGrey.
Why are you looking at my feet? Howdy, bud!
This is Bright Master and Zig. Alright.
Oh, okay.
Howdy, Zig. Hello, Bright Master. How you doing today? Prisoner tried to escape.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go.
Right, so they're just chit-chatting. You can all leave together. Bright Master will come with you. And Domitius, are you going to follow without complaint? You are still naked. Well,
I'm in my like
yeah, you're in your
undergarments or anything like that. When will I get my equipment back?
When the questioning is
Are
over,
you
I
asking?
would
Are you
say.
asking Zig or Bright Master?
Is deGrey there?
No.
No,
Okay, I'll ask Bright Master.
We're taking you back there.
Wait, we're going back?
Yeah,
You going back to the bookstore?
that's where deGrey is.
Yeah, he sent.
What?
Oh, is Bright Master his,
Bright Master's
like,
with you.
I'm asking Bright Master when
Yeah.
will I get my equipment?
You'll get your stuff back when Mr. deGrey has been done with you. Now you come along, and we got some questions.
Right.
Okay.
I'll keep pace with Bright Master, so I'm not like walking ahead of him or anything like that.
All right.
I'm
so
walking ahead. I'm getting to that
I'll walk
bookstore.
right
this dwarf
beside
looks
Domitius.
very, very buff. He's got muscles on his muscles.
Full on his muscles.
Yeah, muscles on his muscles. You see when he flexes, biceps come off of his biceps.
I just
And
imagine
then-
like
and then another
SpongeBob
little-
SquarePants.
yeah.
Where they have like the phone. with the phone.
Those false
Oh.
arms, yeah.
Bright Master.
Are you gonna keep making me doing this accent? Is that what you're trying to do?
Bright Master, how on earth do you get that strong? I see none of the other guards follow the same regiment that you do, obviously.
All the dwarfs are this strong. We come from the mountains. We have to lift the boulders, and we do the digging and the mining.
Alexander rolls his eyes.
Don't worry about.
He doesn't
Alexander's
notice,
just,
it's fine.
Alexander's just jealous of your. So,
The only thing I'm jealous of is fucking walking speed.
you're jealous of
You're
his
jealous
slower
of
walking
the
speed.
slower walking. Well, alright, so you get to the bookstore. The door's open. Mr. deGrey.
Am I in
motions for you.
like? Am I in
You've not been
covering?
shackled, no.
shackles? Okay.
You were just left in a cell with your full gear on you, and just told to wait there for questioning, and you
Well,
decided.
and then eventually I had to take it off. But yeah.
You wouldn't have if you
Eventually,
didn't.
after you tried to escape, you fucking
I can't believe they took my armor after I tried to break out. Unfair!
That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just
That's not how
That's
the
exactly
game
what
is
happened.
Alright, so
I just said that's what happened, but whatever.
Mr. deGrey motions for you all to come in. Bright Master will stand outside the bookstore door, and you all go in without question.
Yep.
Okay. So, Alexander,
All right, Mr. deGrey.
what is
Yes.
the full story here?
So me and my friend
Rohan, William, Domitius, do chime in.
when they are required to, they will.
I expect so.
Me and my friends, Rohan and William here, headed out as instructed to investigate. What was the guy's name? The mage's name?
How can you forget Rumlar?
Don't
He's from
fucking
your
kill
town.
me. Don't
It's
do
been
this.
2 weeks!
Don't.
Even I remember the name Rumlar.
He is
Yes.
the Archmage of your hometown,
The famous
Alexander.
mage.
You're
Oh,
very forgetful.
Don't do this thing with me. Where like you fucking fuck me with the thing I don't know, Alexander would. I say the name that Alexander knows.
Would Alexander know?
Yeah, of course he would. He's
Would
from his
he?
fucking town. Okay, there's a difference between me, Zane, who lives in the real world and pretends to be Alexander.
I don't know if
and
Alexander cares about his own
and-
town anymore, though, does he?
What do you mean? I play Alexander. I dictate what he cares about.
Does
Anyone
he?
care about this?
So he
there you
cares
go.
about Megaris, okay.
Because
All right, then you know his name.
Megaris. So he mentions the name of the Archmage Megaris. We went to investigate his tower and discovered that he wasn't there. Instead, we discovered on the first floor just a storage room, and on the second floor, we discovered a ritual chamber, actually, filled with skulls of strange animals, some sort of blood ritual that was unintelligible to all of us.
A ritual what?
Some sort of blood ritual. We tried to
Blood
investigate
magic
further.
in Oseen?
Yes, that's
Are you
what
sure?
I mean, from what we could make out, that was what it was.
Mr. deGrey motions to Brightmaster, who scuttles off. Continue.
Motion, so like doesn't talk.
No, he just does with his fingers at the door to Brightmaster, who scuttles off.
Okay.
So you're still talking to Mr. deGrey at this point.
Yep. And then I will say, we tried to investigate, but came up as we did not have the resources to correctly deduce what the situation was. We headed up the tower to investigate further and left the blood ritual as it
And
as it
these,
was.
Rohan, William, Domitius, you saw nothing?
Domitius had not joined our party yet. Rohan and William were with me. If they have any more details to contribute, they can speak up.
They should.
He's doing a pretty good job of explaining it himself.
Yeah, we fought a lobster.
A lobster?
Yes. We shall
That's
get to
good.
that. We shall get to that. So what happened is that we went up one more level and we discovered the study of this of Mage Rumlar. And we investigated the study to see what he was studying and to see what the situation was. We also discovered a very malnourished lizard, and I will take out a vial of the blood that was taken from the lizard. We managed to extract this blood vial to see what disease it may have and to more correctly deduce what may be wrong with it. Okay, just checking my memory. Did we kill that fucking lizard, or was it just dead?
It
No,
was near
no,
enough
it
dead
was
already, and then he kicked it.
barely dead, and I kicked it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, after everything was said and done, the lizard fell ill and unfortunately was dead by the time we left. And
Was it
so
Where is the body?
the body of the lizard, it should still be in the tower.
You didn't think to bring a piece.
Do
you know how big that lizard is?
I cannot carry 600 pounds.
There are 4 of you with horses.
600 pounds.
It
You're
was a
welcome to go
600
back
pound
and take-
lizard in a tower.
It's
How
a
did he get up the
big-
stairs? Don't be so
Who
absurd.
knows?
Lizards can climb upstairs.
A 600 pound lizard up some wooden stairs?
What? Wait, I'm pretty. Were they wooden or were they stone?
The wooden stairs.
I mean, you can provide support. He's
Still
a fucking
climb up
archmage.
them.
It's an archmage's tower. Weird shit is in there. I can give you the blood vial, but that's all I can give you. If
Right.
you really want the body, I can go back there and get it for you.
He's
I
writing
don't
all
know
this
if
down, but he's not writing on paper. He's etching it into his arm. So
But
600 pound
fucking
lizard.
weird fucker.
Just call her Archmage.
Did you just call me a weird fucker?
Okay, no.
You are a weird fuck.
I'll
Don't
show
do
you
this to me.
weird.
It doesn't. It's not like I know what Alexander would say, and I know what he wouldn't. Right? And he would not be like. He would not
I
be
think
like
you
in this
just called me a
situation.
weird fucker.
But you said it in the accent,
you
so
said it
it
in-
made us confused. And you're like, weird fucker. I was like, what?
Oh,
Alexander does not say
man.
weird fucker to his archmage who was like fucking 16 ranks
right,
above him.
You're right. You do, but you do say to him, "Don't Shane Seekablit."
You say it in your head, right?
Yeah, I said it in my head. That's
All right, so he's reading your thoughts right now. Okay.
God fucking damn it! What the fuck? Okay, read my thoughts. Okay.
No, carry on. So yeah, keep explaining. Anyone else gonna chime in here?
After that, one of my friends, I think William or Rohan, I don't remember which one, went downstairs and discovered that there was a man who was in the middle of this blood ritual, and it happened to be
This is
Domitius,
not a man.
a man wolf.
This lycanthrope, then.
Thank you.
Oof.
The correct terminology, and I look at deGrey.
And where did you come from?
Another world.
Another plane?
I guess. Not too knowledgeable in the planes and their existence.
Alexander?
I don't believe he comes from another plane, but rather a different.
What else did you find in the tower?
What you
deGrey.
found?
If it pleases you, I'd like to tell you how I got here in the first place.
Speak your mind, wolf boy.
Well, you didn't say if it was okay, so no. But I was transferred here from another world. I was with other people, and I point at Alexander,
You
sent me to this world.
You're dragging me along with you. Okay.
Alexander did this.
Much older version of Alexander.
I do not know anything about this in my current status. I cannot verify any of these.
It was Alexander, but he looked much older, and
Perhaps I should get Zig to put you all in the prison.
wait,
I'm going back.
Dad.
What good would that do us?
I
in this
just told
situation?
you it was an older version of Alexander. It's obviously not Alexander now. Clearly.
Alexander now is Alexander then.
You can't
There are.
you can't put someone in jail
I'm
based on
thinking here.
crimes. I don't care if you're thinking, I'm telling you.
Ooh.
Let's just all calm down and have a discussion. All right. You wanted to know more about the towers. After we had a discussion about Domitius and his current form and who he was, he assisted us in checking the last floor of the tower, and that was where we discovered a giant lobster who was chained up with chains, some magical
What do you
chains.
mean a
that had-
giant lobster?
It was a giant lobster. A
A 600-pound lizard and a giant lobster in a visitor tower.
Yep, this is what we discovered.
With the wolf.
Only with the wolf, yes.
And where is Rumlar?
Not
No
there.
clue.
We did not find him at all. Nor any remnants of his studies or where he might have
Alexander,
gone.
I sent you to do a very important job, and you come back to me with a wolf man and stories of a lizard and a giant lobster.
I come with not stories, but rather fact.
Where is the evidence?
Now, if you do not trust these
Literally
facts,
got
there's-
lizard blood on it.
This is
I
a
can-
vial of blood. It could be from anything. You could have taken it from the wolf
You
boy.
can go check yourself.
Yes,
you
we'll
can-
just run a DNA test on this lizard blood, which hasn't been invented yet. It could be any blood.
you can literally interpret different source of blood. Different source of bloods have different consistencies and different properties. If we were to get
It
a
just
lizard
looks like
of a
old
similar
blood in a
kind,
jar. Where
Tastes
is the
different,
evidence? Did you bring back any of the creature?
I did not bring any of the creature back because they are too large to carry. with
Where
any
is
of us.
Rumlar's spellbook?
Did we get that?
Yeah, we got all the books that were in the corner, but I don't know if any of them were spelled.
Was that Rumlar's spellbook?
Did anybody write down?
What I have currently.
That would be the fucking librarian who took the books.
Yeah, I have books and silent essays, beauties in the eye of the beholder, flora and fauna, notes of necromancy.
Can you remember which
gospel.
book I told you was magic?
Beauties in the eye of the beholder was magical.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I wrote down that it's magical. But That's it. I don't have a
So
spell book.
he's asked you for his journal. Are you gonna
Produce said.
any books?
I will ask William. We did discover one book that happened to be magical, and we can give it to you. I'm not sure if this is Rumlar's spell book, but we searched that entire tower, and this is all we found. We did not have any remnants of where Rumlar went or what has happened.
And who did you speak to in Megaris?
Where?
Wait, was I supposed to speak to somebody?
You were sent to investigate the tower. It was up to you if you wanted to speak to anyone. Did you speak to anyone? No.
No, we went to the tower and we investigated and came back.
Okay.
We did not speak to anybody because nobody knew about it. It was not guarded. We simply went on through and investigated the tower and headed back, as we did not see any benefit in asking the locals about what has happened, because if
Have you passed
they
him the
had
book
known,
at this point?
yeah, probably passed him
Yeah,
the book at
yeah,
this point.
Right,
If
you
they
can
had
keep
known
browsing through the
anything, then
book.
they would have communicated it to the order already.
Beauty in the Heart of the Beholder. Is this some kind of joke book?
I don't know. It's magical.
We found it. It's magical. That's it.
Alright, he's going to detect magic. You can see his eyes glow purple, and he's staring intensely at the book. Very strange. And this is the only book.
The only we do have more books. William brings books, all of them.
William, are these of any importance?
I don't think
They're
so.
interesting because we brought them along. More interesting than what was there already.
Alexander,
and
let the librarian do his job. Are they of any importance, William?
Yeah, Alexander.
They're
How dare you
they
speak?
might have been important to his research, but I don't think they're important for us right now.
And what research do you think he was doing, William?
What was he doing?
I have been told to shut up, so I'm not going to say anything.
What are the books about?
As far as you can tell, he was researching necromancy, which is...
Well, yeah, he
forbidden.
has notes of necromancy, but he has like lots of random stuff. So probably something about the necromancy.
Did anyone
necromancy and
happen-
blood magic.
Did anyone happen to take the skulls that were surrounded around me?
Nope.
I'm not touching those. So
God,
that
why the fuck would you say that, you fucking inbred?
What skulls?
In
What
front of
skulls?
this- in front of this guy.
Okay. Out of game, DM literally said that these skulls were not skulls of any known animals
Yeah.
on your world.
I'm
So
not
it
gonna
might have
touch
been
those
What are you
your
going to say to us
message.
now? What he's going to say? We're going to tell him, hey, no, we didn't bring any of the skulls. And he's going to say, dude, what the fuck are you guys doing? Why did you bring any of the skulls, dude? You didn't even bring the lizard?
I
and now you
appeared in
bring
a
the skulls?
fucking portal. This is none of my business.
But
This is all
Demetrius
you
says
guys.
this. Okay. Alexander,
Yes?
do I have to send somebody else to do your job?
What do you mean? Okay.
But that's a yes or no question. Will you go back and get the evidence, or do I send somebody else to do your job?
We will go back.
Do you have other jobs with clear job responsibilities, or?
It was clear enough to collect some evidence, and he brings back a vial of
Apparently
blood
not.
and a wolf boy.
Okay.
Okay.
To be
Is the
fair.
wolf boy the evidence? Is it?
No, the vial of blood is.
Oh, well, okay, everybody shut up.
The books are.
Everybody shut up. To be fair, what my responsibilities that were given to me were to go and investigate this tower. Period. And I have done that. I went to the tower, I investigated, and now I'm stating factual information. Now, if this is not good enough for you, then you may send somebody else. And if this does not satisfy you, I can go back. But do not put this on me. If the instructions are not good enough, then this is purely on you.
Have you finished, Alexander?
I have finished.
Okay. Do you wish to go back to the tower? Do you think there's anything more that you could gather?
I could probably
Well-
gather some more, but I think with the proper equipment, you could even bring that large 600-pound lizard back if necessary.
Well, the lizard is the only thing that remains. When we killed the lobster, it turned back into this black sort of.
And what's off
ooze.
this lizard? Where was it from?
I don't know.
None of
I
you?
am not a lizard. I am not a
It's a
lizard expert.
subterranean lizard. They're from underground.
From the Underdark?
Yeah, that place.
Did you bring the lizard?
Are you an Archmage or jester?
Did you bring the lizard?
He
No,
did
I
not-
didn't.
Where
bring
did you
the
come
list.
from, Drow?
From the.
Show
From
me.
the.
What do you mean show you?
How do we know that you didn't bring the
He
lizard?
wants you to show him on the map where you came from. And you would
Not
know.
on the map.
You would know that he came from just near the base of the volcano.
God.
Do you tell him?
Archmages from.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
Okay, but you know that, so if you want to mark that down.
God, Archmages in my world weren't these much of dicks.
Were they intelligent
He's
too, or?
detecting your
They-
thoughts right
they-
now. He doesn't
They
care.
were. I'm saying
I
this
don't
out loud, so I don't care.
Demetrius!
they were quite intelligent. They didn't
Demetrius!
blame others for
Would
their
you like to
problems.
rot in the cell and sleep for a long time?
You mean the cell with the wooden door? That cell?
I'm gonna briefly get close and like my eyes are gonna turn like a little yellow.
Everybody calm down!
This is
I'd like
very
to see you
important,
cry.
Demetrius.
Holy shit, the water I just spilled. Goddamn.
Whoops.
Do you mind my water? I was washing my feet in that. This is very important, Demetrius. Are you
Is it now?
listening?
I'm listening.
Whatever world you came from is crossing over into our world.
3 other of my compatriots also, I believe, came with me.
Where are they?
I have no idea. I have this note though. I hand him the note that Golo wrote me.
Alright. So he's got the mysterious note. Okay.
I have the translated version. I gave him the silver version there.
They'll read it.
What?
He can read the silver version.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So
Okay, so he's going to read through it. Just need to remind myself. So it's going to tell him everything. It tells him about Alexander. Okay. It was good of one of you to bring evidence.
You okay? No. You don't trust
Hey,
the
how
books
many
we
people are-
found.
how many
You found
people
the
are in this
little
room
shitty
right now?
note.
deGrey, the funny thing is,
That
I
was
came,
good enough.
I came through a portal. I'm the only one who brought evidence with me.
No, he's the only one who brought evidence that was good enough, apparently. It's almost
Bring
like
a
you were
vial
looking
of blood
for
and
this.
some books.
Some books. Wizard
William
books
is
are
a
good.
librarian. He could get as many books as I could ask for.
but not from
Evidence
the tower.
was not called for.
Does
You
this say it was from the
simply-
tower?
You simply said investigate. That can be
Who
interpreted
says
in a whole
this
host of
note
ways.
could be from some hobo in the streets?
Do you take me for some kind of fool?
Yes!
This note
Okay.
is written in Sylvan.
Yeah, by some hobo elf in the street.
Hobos can't read or write. Don't be silly.
I mean, yeah, you're right there. You got me there.
Okay.
Still just a note. It's about as useful as those books are.
Did you
And
read the
our
note?
Books are useful.
No, not really.
Who you talking to?
I don't even know about that note,
Me?
to be honest.
Do you know of those who worship the goddess of dreams? And he looks at your helmet, which is the symbol.
Maybe.
Alexander, you shall go north. You shall travel to Yamor. You shall search out those that worship the goddess of dreams, and you shall find out why our worlds are crossing over. You should do this quickly, and this time, if you do find something, you shall bring us evidence. Is this clear?
Now,
Is this
that is some very clear
specific enough?
instruction. Now, that is some very clear instruction. I will bring back any evidence that I find. But if I do happen to find, a 1,200 pound crab, I might not be able to bring that along.
Bring a piece
and-
of it.
What good
You
will
want
a
us
piece
to
do? Just
collect
as a vial
everything
of
we
blood?
find? You want us to take a brick of the wizard tower, maybe?
It's
deGrey,
a very strange creature.
deGrey,
How big
if
was
you-
this lobster?
It's quite large. But You just said yourself, I'd like to catch you in a fallacy here, that we brought you a vial of lizard blood. You said it'd be unable to interpret the blood. Hang on.
You bring a head of a giant lobster. I can see it's the head of a giant lobster.
You said a piece of the
Yes.
crab, right? The
If you
lobster?
kill a dragon, you bring back its head. You kill a lion, you bring back its head. Bring a
Then
piece
say head,
of
not a
evidence.
piece!
Yeah.
What if it doesn't have a head?
Well, then say Paul something most similar
Then
thing
find
to a head.
a piece of the animal that I can interpret as evidence. Who are these people, Alexander? Get smarter companions.
Smart argument.
William? How
I
could
brought
you?
books.
You are very smart, and you let. And he mumbles to himself. He's washing his feet. He's gonna pick a bit off and eat it.
He's disgusting. How long you like?
Alexander, will you need anything for your
No.
journey?
No, they're not wrong.
No, I think we have everything we need.
Domitius,
Huh?
you will go with Alexander.
Okay.
You will stay by his side,
Okay.
and you should not leave.
Okay. I have I have a question.
He's just staring at you right now.
Mr. deGrey. Are there other lycanthropes in this world that you know of or aware of?
Not of your variety. There are bears and other were creatures, but never a humanoid. Never part man, part wolf.
Cool.
Do be wary, Domitius. The full moon is in 4 days.
Okay.
Do you have...
Wait. 4 days? That's quick.
Do you have somewhere to stay?
No.
If you are still in town in 4 days, go to the prison and tell Zig to keep you in there.
He'll stay with me.
But
With the wooden
I don't want-
doors.
He'll stay with me.
okay. I'll stay with Alexander.
Very well, Alexander. It'll be your problem. Okay?
Okay.
Doors, by the way.
Yes. I
Alright.
leave.
Okay, so...
So do we get paid now?
The paid? Alexander gets his living expenses. William will get paid. Rohan will get paid by Alexander. And that'll be a monthly fee. Are you going to bargain with him now? Or you can do that between you two.
How much do I get from the month?
Monthly expenses.
I was promised 100 gold here.
It was more than that, I think.
They weren't.
Was it? Was it more? I don't remember.
50 per level. At the end of the month, you'll be given 250, 350.
Okay. At the end of the month, then it's what's
But
the
you
date
can
right now?
bargain with Alexander. Alexander doesn't need to tell him that much particularly as well, so that contract's between you two.
What's the date right now?
The date is calendar.
It's the 7th of...
Yeah. It is.
7th?
Of not of the month of
December?
Death. No, it's the 7th of November, which is the month of Odos, the goddess of
Okay.
dreams.
I will. How much did we promise you?
It's a great question.
This was
I
something
do not-
between yourselves. So you've got 350 gold that you could give him, or you could barter with him and pay him less.
Is Mr. deGrey...
How much money
I-
was like in the
I think
contract?
I think 150 sounds fair.
I remember like how much was supposed to be paid. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll give you 150.
But that'll be after his month's work.
I mean, no, I'm gonna give it.
Wait,
to
that's
him.
for a month?
Yeah.
No,
My character's fucking out. I'm gone.
I'm gonna give it to him now, right now.
150, not the full 350, okay? So
Wait,
that's-
how much did we promise him? Because I don't know.
That was
we
up to you. You went to hire him
You
from the
never
inn.
said this at all.
Yeah, I never. I don't remember how
Alright,
much.
so I sent you to the inn. Well, Mr. deGrey did. So Hire a mercenary.
Because when we started off the campaign, he was just with us.
Already
There
with
was
you.
like
So he's already
no
agreed
mention.
to this. So 350 was the promised amount.
350 per month?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck
Per
me.
month.
I'll give him like 150 now, and then when I get my paycheck, I'll give him the rest. Then.
Alright, don't take that off your character sheet, just put it on yours.
I'm gonna physically give him the 150 right now.
Yeah,
so I'm
so-
gonna take that off my character sheet, and
Oh,
then
no.
when I
Well,
get
then
the
you
payment,
need to add the full 350 then. But you don't want to carry that around. That can just be at your house.
I actually do want to carry around all my gold.
Can you?
Have you got? Are you not encumbered with that much gold?
Nope, I'm good.
Damn.
All right.
He's
Can
a
I go
strong
exchange
boy.
this for platinum?
It's the rarity of platinum in this world. You let me think about that.
This is a big city, right?
Yeah.
Gonna assume there's platinum.
I
Just
have
let me think
subtracted-
about that.
I have
Is,
subtracted the
is
gold.
there a central federal bank here?
I
you are
mean,
speaking to some of the most powerful people there, so they might be able to do that for you. But yeah, let me think on that.
I would like to defend myself. The only thing he said was investigate. It's a very
I mean,
general.
yeah, no, this guy is fucking retarded. I'm sorry to say.
No, this guy. I'm pretty sure his first name is Richard, not Peyton.
It's Peyton.
It's Richard. Cause he's a dick.
No, you're not going to be able to. No, you can't trade it for platinum. It's too rare.
What? Oh my god.
Good fuck.
Get fucked.
Can't.
Yeah, I'll just let you know that I'll give
Really?
you the rest at the end of the month, and yeah.
Is Mr. deGrey still in front of us?
He's still chipping at his feet and eating bits. He's
I'm
told you to
leaving.
go.
Weirdo,
He's
dude.
ignoring you
So
now.
revolting.
Mr. deGrey,
Yes, Domitius.
how many moons are in this world?
What do you mean? There are 12 moons in the sky. Do you not look up, Domitius?
Well, the world I come from, there's only one moon in the sky,
What?
and there's a full moon every 30 days. In the world I come from.
Have you looked up at any point, Domitius?
Mr. Gray, I'll remind you, I come from a different world.
Yeah, have you looked up at any point? Out of character, have you?
Out of character? No.
You've not checked the sky. You're a werewolf and you haven't checked the sky.
Well, I mean, like, how visible are moons during the day?
You've been out at night walking and camping. You've spent 4 days traveling.
Well, I mean, we
let's
can't
make
walk during
let's
the
make
day.
4 rolls for it.
4
Seven.
rolls.
For perception
What do you
mode,
want to do it?
roll stealth for the moon.
Stealthy.
got a
Just to
plus
see if he
2.
actually did it, or he was too focused on just being out in the woods in a new place.
Roll deception for one. Maybe.
Do you want to do it, or shall I?
Just 4 different perception rolls.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Moon
What's the DC on this? Like fucking 5?
Oh,
Okay.
pretty sure I get it in the first roll.
You've only noticed 1 moon in the sky.
I only saw 1 in the sky, so I was...
Are you blind?
Well, I was a little...
Maybe?
I was a little more focused on the fact that...
There are 12 moons. How can you not see them, Domitius?
Well, also, plants grow much faster in this world than the world I come from as well. Extremely fast.
Hmm.
And
Freaking moons, man.
there's a lot of people in your city, too. Gotta take care of that. How many other archmages are in this city?
Nah,
You spoke...
who are you asking, Alexander? Or...
deGrey. Is it like, there's you, there's Rumlar, and is that it? In terms of archmages?
Is this any of your business, Domitius?
I'm just curious. If you don't tell me, I'll just go and try to find out somewhere else. So.
Go and try and find out somewhere else. I'm very busy. Go
He
to
comes
the
and-
north,
he
seek
comes and
out
asks me-
the people that worship the goddess of dreams, and bring back some evidence.
Evidence of what? Of just the world crossing over?
Yes.
And what does that look like?
If I knew, I would get it myself and bring it to myself, wouldn't I? You are to find it.
I'm just trying to take a
No, she's-
precaution. If we were to bring something
Alexander.
back, you get mad at us for it
I'm
not...
gone. Yeah, this is conversation between two of them. I'm fucking out of there.
Like, I'm just trying to make sure that we bring back the
Alright.
correct thing.
He's gonna cast levitate on you right now. Let me check.
Could you find a more revolting? Oh, God.
Okay, out of character, I want to
Disgusting
say
man.
you're doing a really great job of making this character
Yeah, dick.
hated by our entire party.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm personally considering, like, how could I kill this guy?
Oh no, I've been trying to restrain myself from stabbing him
My
constantly.
personal quest has gone away from
Dude,
getting back
if
to
I
our
was
role,
fucking,
getting
dude,
enough
if I was
strength
playing
to kill this
Skyrim
man.
and like a Jarl appeared who was like this,
he needs
like
to do a con save.
instantly,
It would be
I
a
would kill
quick save over and over,
need
and
a
I would just
Constitution.
slash and hack.
Constitution saving throw.
I would download execution
Oh, you
mods
pass it.
just to do it on this
which
character.
Leave!
Do I notice that he just tried to cast a spell on?
It is verbal semantic and material, so he's just placed a small leather loop around his finger and tried to push you out the door, and you didn't move. He's just struggling to push you. Like, Domitius, get out! 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 Out!
I just laughed to myself. And you call yourself an archmage?
Okay.
No, walk. I'll turn around and walk out the door.
Okay, good.
Destroy.
It was just about to be a polymorph spell. Okay. Alright. So you've been given orders.
Imagine if I saved on the gun.
You've all left. Brightmaster returns with 2 more robed figures, and they all shuffle into the bookstore. And you guys are left standing outside the bookstore, reeling from your discussion with Mr.
Can I notice
Peyton
like
deGrey.
who the rogue figures are?
Your perception is only 13, right?
I mean, I can make an active perception check
There
to,
you-
like, actually
What are you looking for?
to recognize who they are, like any features.
well,
How are you
also wanna
doing
know
this?
that.
Because they are robed and hooded.
I don't know. Like as they walk by, they're like the wind is out. So, like if I can like get an angle on them, then I would try.
I
You-
have dark vision. I should be able to see their faces in
You can
grayscale.
try.
Yeah,
So perception.
I want to try as well. My passive perception is 23, so I should
Ah, yes,
see them
persuasion.
clearly.
Oh,
Wait,
goddamn.
your active percept. Your
Is that the
passive
same?
percep-
That's wisdom, that's charisma. No, you have to do it again.
Well,
Passive
just
perception.
why don't you just take the same roll and just add a different modifier to it? So you rolled an 18 and his
But it's
perception
still
was
not
3,
nice.
20, so 21.
it'd be a 21.
No.
15.
Same as me anyway, so.
No, you don't know who these guys are.
Come on, Druid, roll hard.
What? Would I know with the passive perception 23?
That's not possible. We already
How's
discovered
your
that.
how's your
Let's go
passive
With
perception?
observant.
I picked observant.
there. We had to nerf
Observant.
mine.
Yeah, you need to
Because it doesn't-
sleep before that actually activates. Got him.
What?
Just
Yeah.
to sleep to level up.
You just wouldn't
Yeah,
know who these
dude.
guys are. Alexander
yeah,
might have known who they were.
Okay, whatever.
Wait. Does he recognize the features though? Like, does he recognize like who? Like, can he see? Who
They're
they
Does
are?
he
very
know
clearly
what-
wizards. Very clearly, but they don't.
So
you don't know who
now
they are.
the question is, would William think to tell me about them?
Yeah. You would know they're wizards. You just don't know who they are.
Yeah, sure. I'm just like asking if William has this knowledge now, and would he like actually like think enough about it to like tell me about
Wait.
them, or
Okay,
or
what did
share?
the robe figures do? Did they just walk
They
past?
just walk into the
Like-
bookstore.
Did you really take observant as a feat?
Yeah.
Why?
What? I don't
That's what I
know.
did.
Like,
It's a shitty feat. I'm sorry, but it's like
Damn, fucking
like
got him, dude.
it's objectively a bad feat. How often are you going to be using your passive perception and passive?
yes, I know.
Every
but the
dungeon.
thing is,
Quite an amount, actually.
I
Technically.
wanted to take
The
the
It
freaking.
depends if the DM's using it, and I am. So.
To be
The
fair,
DM used it properly, yeah.
To be fair, I think alert is a better feat than observant, and alert is still not very good.
The thing is, I wanted to take freaking linguist, but then because that would make sense. But then I thought that I would just know the
we just
language.
went from like bad feet to worst.
Hang on, you 1 second.
He's playing a
Like,
character, not a stat block, which is better.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If he's picking
Like-
things that actually make sense to his librarian character, that's good.
Why don't you
Yeah.
just make a feat called librarian?
True.
Yeah, it's just
Ability
make a
to
feat
order
called,
books.
Read book first.
The
I mean,
blood
yeah, you
book?
could have like speed reader. You could have like a fantastic ability to recall what you've learned already, right?
That's called Keen Mind.
I mean, fine.
Okay,
Incorporate
I
stuff
can
in mine and
think
add
in
more.
mine.
Alright,
That's
let's
like...
take a break and discuss this.
Okay, sure.
Alright, we'll be back in a minute. Alright, back in 5, guys. There we go. All right, welcome back everybody to Dungeons and Dragons Nova episode 2. We are now returning from break. Guys, I've just had a conversation with Archmage Peyton deGrey, a very heated conversation. Some words were said. They are now standing outside of the bookstore, and we will see what they do next. They've been given 3 options. They can go north to search out the worshippers of the goddess of dreams. Alexander has been told of a dragon emerging from a hole to the south, and there is still evidence left at the Mage's Tower in Megaris. Alright, it's up to you guys.
Alright. Demetrius, would you like to head back to the prison to get your equipment back?
I would.
I can accompany you. William and Rohan, can you go and investigate this fucking loud ass music?
I'll just turn it down a bit.
Can you go investigate some details having to do with extraplanar travel? And I will actually give back the book that William gave me to read it and to just tell me what's in it, because I don't have time anymore. And when I get back, I'll help him in his research.
Right.
Okay. I start reading. I cast silence over the loud music.
You're gonna have to turn that down a bit yourself so the stream can still hear it.
It's fine.
Oh, I've still got you in the prison, haven't I?
Forever in the
Oh, we're
prison.
going back there now anyway, aren't we? Alright. Are you headed straight over there, Demetrius, to get your stuff?
Yes.
My boy in the prison.
Alright, tiny man. Tiny man.
I'm with him.
Hello, this is my son.
A slightly bigger
He's
man.
very small for now. But he's still this.
Hello?
Hello.
What are you doing back here?
Oh, I've come to get my stuff back, Zig.
Oh, yeah, your stuff. He goes into this room. Picks up your chest. Hands you your stuff. That room is full of chests. There is rope on the floor and seemingly a trapdoor. But he hands you your stuff and you can head out if you like.
Alright.
You off?
Yep.
No, it's
we'll
going
head
to take
back
him.
from,
What
Found it.
armor have you got, Demetrius?
Sorry, I looking over private. Sorry, what?
What armor have you got?
I have studded leather armor.
Oh, I won't take long to put on then. Okay.
What the fuck?
What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Christ.
I imagine I'm like full health at this point. It's still been at 40. A lot of time has passed.
Oh, it's only be another day. So you can rest tonight and get some more hit dice back. But
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna watch me put this on or what?
I mean, I'm fucking out of the room.
Fucking weirdos.
let's take a watch.
He's the only one in there, so.
That's alright. I'll just put on the rest of my shit.
Alright. So you guys
Well,
just gonna rest and wait until you travel?
I'm gonna make some poisons potion.
We're gonna research and prepare for the journey.
Okay. Oh. Where is... One sec, guys. Take you back to the map screen for the stream. Okay. And... what rules did I sign on for poison crafting? I gave you a poisonous kit, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. How long are you waiting in town for? Because this could take a couple of weeks if you want actually decent poison.
We're waiting like a day, dog.
Hold up.
You can be doing
Weeks
this.
to make poison?
Yes.
What kind of fucking poison?
Depends on the poison.
What do you
just
think I'm
wanna make
making?
someone
Purple
throw
worm
up, or
poison?
do you want to actually deal damage?
What do you think I'm making? Purple worm poison?
Yeah.
What are you trying to make?
What do you know?
Drow
Harry?
poison.
Drow poison. Okay.
Yeah, drow poison.
Drow poison.
You never heard of the drow poison? You
Is it
fucking
sleep?
racist?
Okay.
Now I know what you mean when people say that you're toxic.
Me or
Distilled from
Okay.
spider venom. Okay.
God, you're so toxic, dude.
dog? It's in my veins.
Literally.
Yeah, you need stuff from the underdog.
Oh, I can't find a spider.
You need flora from the
Specific
underdog.
menace.
Flora from the other. I got them. I can't make that.
Well, is it too tough to say? I brought the flora with me.
You
Of course I did. I always. Why
could-
wouldn't I bring it?
Okay,
You could
can I make
travel there.
crawler? Can I make crawler mucus?
You just want to make a basic poison. Let's have a look.
Shit is not basic. Basic poison is the assassin.
I'll give you the
Like a
I'll give you-
1d4 poison, right?
I'll give you the lizard blood if it
Not
helps.
basic poison. That shit better have a high ass DC if it's just 1d4.
It's still going to
Exactly
take you a
what's
good
gonna happen.
week. It depends how long you want to stay here. The longer you stay, the better your poison will be. So you're going to have a conversation with these guys about your poison. If they want you to make it, or... So do that between yourselves.
In that case, do I need to like just be in a laboratory for a week making poison, or can I do it on
Yes.
the road?
You could do...
Progress.
If
Well,
you do
okay,
that...
bye bye poison making. See you next campaign, maybe.
No, because you'll have downtime. If you spend a week in a
See you
lab, you
next
would make it
campaign.
quicker than spending 30 days on the road making it.
Yeah, but I can still make it on the road. Though.
Yeah, but it'll just take longer than
Take
if you stayed. Yeah.
So basically, okay.
Alright, so let's
So-
mark the calendar. It's the 8th now.
Mechanics-wise, how many hours would it take me here, and how much faster would it be in a lab, or in a study?
For really good poison, you're talking 240 hours.
Okay, when we say when you say really good poison,
Like an assassin's poison that will one-shot kill.
that's fucking assassin's poison. That's
Yeah.
purple worm poison. That
Yeah,
takes
it'll
yeah,
one-shot
that's-
kill somebody. For a
that's
basic
2K
poison,
gold.
you're talking 3 days.
Yeah.
So
So,
860 and 632, 48 hours.
It's 48 hours to make. Okay.
48 actual
We gotta-
hours. So
Okay, we can do this by the time, and I don't have to do this now. You can send me your poison list or whatever, or crafting rules.
6 days on the road. Which, let's have a look at the map. That map is to scale. And you're heading north. You are starting off in Sharon. You've got to get to Yamor. You've got 400 miles to go.
Oh, fuck me. How many miles can you cover on horse a day?
I think it was 60, but I'll double check that.
6, pretty sure, isn't it 48?
So it'll take us 6 days and like more than half.
I'm not going with the standard because it says that you don't
Okay.
travel any faster by horse, which is bullshit.
Yeah, you double-
seems
you
a
Yeah,
little-
double-
60 per day, yeah.
Alright, yeah,
or 30
then
by
6
foot
days.
is the easiest way to do it.
6 days
That's like-
and
That's like hauling ass, though. That's like
like
going real fast.
I'll haul your ass.
so what's okay? Can
So
we get
400
standardized
divided by
the
60.
standardized speed? The standardized speed for a horse.
So-
You're talking about 7 or 8 days to get to Yamor,
Okay. Okay. Oh,
which will give him enough time to make a poison if he's spending all of his downtime.
Sure.
And then we'll roll for the poison and how good it is. We could check.
Okay. And then I think if nobody else wants to do anything, we'll head out and try to
Alright.
get to where we want to go. I forgot the name of the city that he told us to go to.
I don't think he gave you a city, did he? He just said head to the region of Ymor and seek out.
You just said head north.
Right. Alright.
There is a city that you
I
will
read
head
the
to.
book well.
Yeah, we also need to find out what we discovered with our extensive research that we did a day
You just had
before.
one book, yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing that we did more research than like reading one book in 20 minutes.
You only
An entire
stayed
day.
for a day, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we can find more books.
Speed reader is a legendary librarian. Here we
A
can read
legendary
multiple books a
librarian.
day.
World travel.
Librarian fit.
World famed.
Yes.
I mean, you could just ask William instead of reading these books. He's read them all. But if you
Yeah,
want to read
I'm-
it, okay.
Oh yeah, okay. I just know them. I tell them.
William, where are we going?
I know it.
Hey,
I
William, do you know like how we can get Domitius back to his own world?
Yeah, William. Do you know?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I read some
You know
books,
how? To become immortal?
He knows
Just
you do
throw
need to
it
send
out.
Are
him.
you?
You need to send
God?
him for a portal. That's about all you know. You don't know. You're not a mage, so
But he knows everything about the universe.
he read it in a
That's
book.
the
He doesn't know how to do
That's
it.
what. Nah, you know everything about the universe. That's what the feat says.
Yeah, you know it, but you don't know how to do it. But
True.
yeah. So he knows what.
Hey, do you know how to
He's
make a
doing.
portal, William?
He could get you a book on that.
Of course I do.
No, he's
Okay.
already read all the books. He knows.
Yeah, so he
Okay.
knows it, but he can't do it. But Alexander probably could.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I
get
think
it?
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it. Okay, I think yeah, we just head up then. Cool.
All right, so you're going to spend 8 days traveling. You've only got 3 horses. Is Domitius running behind? Are you spending the extra 7
No,
days?
Buy a horse.
We'll just have him ride on one of our horses, right?
Just buy a horse.
If you do
They're
that,
not that
then
expensive.
You
You're
want to
going
buy
to
a
have
horse?
to
William?
reduce your speed because the horse is going to need to
Should
rest.
buy a
Oh,
horse.
Christ!
I
Jesus.
can wild shape into fast
okay.
animal
I
and
just
give my
take
horse.
one of my patches and I transform the patch into a horse.
Right, did you put
and
that
it-
on your character sheet? Can you cast it?
Yep. Of course I can.
I
Uh,
wild shape into fast animal
I mean,
and
just
so
I
they can
give
see
my
what
it is.
horse. Hey,
I literally just have.
Did you make
Guys.
the spell though?
There's not a spell.
Wait.
Yeah, but did you make it a spell so you could click it?
Is Tom wild shaping into a horse?
no,
I wanna
I'm wild
point out here,
shaping into
We need a
fast
horse
animal.
for 8 hours.
Wait.
You didn't do it, did you?
Wait, Tom, you wild shaped into a
I
fast-
wild shape into a fast animal and I give you my horse, and I just go along as some like
And then
random.
How long
for
can you
1
hold that
hour.
shape for?
Hey guys, how about this?
Here we go.
On my robe, right? There's pockets. I take out something out of my pocket. That's this like little patch, right? And it's red in between. And I throw it out. I draw this like symbol in the air, and I activate it, and the patch turns into a horse. And there you go. It's a horse. You can ride on.
Well, that was easy.
Wild. Let's go.
Okay.
Wow.
Alexander. Alright. So you guys are heading north to Ymor from Sharon in Ocene. There is a straight path. You've got a good 400 odd miles. It's a well-run road. It's the main road from Ymor to Ocene, full of trade. There's not as many refugees on this road because they were coming from the south and you're heading north. So most of the traffic is going north still. Not many people coming from the south. Domitius, the world around you still seems very, very odd. Things are growing at a very fast pace. You're walking through lush forests and birds, dogs, lots of wildlife all around you, barking,
I'll ask
chirping.
Alexander, does anyone like manicure these forests, or what happens in like a year's time? Do they just become just thick walls of just plant life? You're unable to
At
stuff?
a certain point, they stop. Okay, is everything that I'm about to say correct? So I'm guessing like at a certain point, they stop like.
No, they won't
growing.
stop. They'll keep growing and growing and growing.
Okay, so
that's
You've
why
heard
what
of
happens?
winter, right?
the world is so populated because of the growth, but it requires maintenance. If there weren't that many people there, it would just
Okay.
take over. But
With civilization comes a lot of maintenance of this overgrowth that we experience. And so a lot of the civilizations will make sure that this the rapid growth of the environments around them is maintained so that civilization can maintain its foothold in the land.
Tom, William, did you take observant?
Well, either observant or some
Make a decision.
librarian.
Did you take it?
Okay.
Just
Yes,
take
I
a different.
could.
You took it.
Yes.
He
Alright.
took it.
So at this point, William, you would notice that
Profit.
the trees aren't growing as fast. They're still growing faster Domitius, but there seems to be a slowdown. I don't know if that concerns you at all, but
Wait, how can I see that the trees are not growing that fast?
because they physically grow in front of you, that's how fast they grow. The grasses throughout the day
Yeah,
will grow
but
to a
like-
certain height.
You have a 23 passive
And you've got-
perception.
yeah.
You notice.
I
You're
guess
also a
I'm
druid.
looking at trees
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, I
Did,
guess.
did you not read the description of your feet?
You know everything in the universe.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Yes,
You
I-
are the arbiter of all things
But
knowledge.
that's yeah. You can hear this conversation between Domitius and Alexander.
Knowledge.
It's up to you if you want to chime in.
No, I just
keep that to
I
yourself,
think
okay.
that's interesting.
All right, so let's make some rolls. Are you guys just heading straight north for
Yeah.
7 days? Do you want to roll a poison check?
Do you want to try the poison?
Hit the vicious clear. What do you want for this? Wisdom, intelligence, charisma, maybe?
Shouldn't it be an intelligence check? I'm checking poison kit.
Mm.
Intelligence. I suppose you could argue dex.
Unless oh shit.
Expertise.
How long are we gonna go for?
You can argue dex or intelligence.
Text.
Dex it is. Flipper.
Right, roll it. Okay, 23. And we've got 6 days.
Wait,
Okay.
why is it 1 plus 0 plus 3?
Because I'm proficient in it and it uses Dex.
Oh. You can see
Like,
that. You shouldn't have been able to see
Plus
that.
0?
Can't see shit.
Alright, nothing.
I don't know what the 0 is for.
They fine. Okay.
How long are we going for?
7 days, and in 3
No, like,
days.
Time, like.
Oh, about another hour,
8.
maybe.
Oh,
Okay.
it's 8.
In 3 days, Domitius will do stuff. So we're on the 8th. You're actually heading out on the 9th. Okay, 2 days. Right, are you doing anything on the first day? Are you just camping out? What are you guys doing on the road? You had that little chat.
Read the books.
Right.
We did read about lycanthropy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It's
told
the
you
same
all
with the-
about.
yeah, it's the same with the moon
werebears.
here too. Yeah, but it's the same with the moon here too. The moon phases
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
you know there are 12 moons and they have different effects on them. Domitius
Yeah,
doesn't know
but they
that.
all make. Yeah, but they all make him go buck wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. On the second night, which is a day before the full moon, or the second. Yeah, it is the second night, the day before the full moon. Okay. You hear that nice shout, which was appropriate if you heard that on the music. Let me just double check everything's as it should be. You know, if this map messes up, I'm gonna cry.
Oh shit, here it goes again.
Okay. Oh, you're not in the jail. That's wrong. Okay. You guys, if you can put your tokens on at the bottom of the map on the road.
I prepare for him to get big.
There we go. That's not. Oh, what the hell?
He's even
Why?
bigger.
Why are you massive?
Their defaults are
Revenge.
fucked. Their defaults are fucked.
All right.
That's why.
Is
Because
that
every grid you have is like
I'm
different size. That's the
Oh,
thing.
I'm a tree now.
There we go. Okay.
The problem is every grid you have is a different size. So this
yeah,
one
because
is a
they're
lot
different
smaller than
size
that one.
maps. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how it is.
I've just got to change the tokens each time. Yeah.
Also, how come when I scroll, like, part of the map disappears?
I think that's
Roll
just the
20.
fog of war. Yeah.
No, like, if I could take a video, when I scroll down, the bottom half
Oh no,
of the
I know
road
exactly what you're talking
appears.
about.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
go
yeah,
up,
yeah.
and then it's fog of war.
Yeah. Does that to me.
Your
At
maps
a
are
specific
fucked.
zoom.
Your maps are fucked.
All right. So, what was
At
your
a
order?
specific zoom amount.
I'm assuming you. All right. You've got horses too. They're not shown. I'm not putting
Yep,
4 horses on there.
Riding horses, yep.
You're riding north along this road, and
I'm guessing north is right?
yeah. And William noticed a broken wagon on the road. You slow down.
I
Take
do
a look.
notice it. I'm observing the beggar.
You can see a wagon and a dead wolf, dog, some kind of 4-legged beast on the floor.
Why are we stopping?
You can ride straight on if you'd like.
I'm telling you, is anyone stopping? I'm not.
There's a broken wagon? Do we investigate at all?
It's probably wild
How
animals.
how usual is it to see
This
shit
is
like this?
the main road through from Yamor to Sharon. It's very unusual. They should have been cleaned up.
Very
Yeah.
unusual.
You haven't seen people for a few hours.
The side quest is calling, my friends.
Okay, sure we.
Do you guys want to investigate?
Yeah, I guess.
Let me roll my character's urge to murder.
I've just noticed all your things have gone off as well. The tokens aren't saving. You haven't got your HP and things. Okay. You just have to manually do that.
Yeah, I can do that anyways.
This is my HP now.
Okay. You keep moving, I'll reveal the map as you go on.
And I'm gonna go to the cart.
Okay, so you're going to be able to see.
I go to the dog. How was he killed?
Are there arrows in this, or is that just the cart?
There are arrows in the cart. Yes, well spotted there.
Okay, where were they? Can I see where the arrows were shot from?
They're all different directions. They just come out of the cart.
How was the dog killed?
No, it's got
How
no
does
head.
the dog? Oh.
So you assume it died because it's got no head.
I'm gonna cast fly
Makes sense.
and go up into the air and get a better vantage point on everything and see.
Are you going to see the whole
Oh.
area? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I kinda see the something bad there.
What in the shit is that?
There, you'll have to
Corpse pile?
fly down to take a closer look because you just see some splodges.
I mean, I can be 30 feet up and see it.
Yeah, you can just see a pile of bodies. You don't know.
I'll get closer.
Are you actually getting in there, or are you
I
investigating?
mean, I'm gonna
up
get
close?
as close as I need to make out
You're going to
some
need to be within a
details.
square, so 5 to 10 feet.
The fuck?
It's a mess of bodies there. Do you want to
Okay,
actually
so
investigate?
I just see
a mess
bodies.
of bodies, yeah.
Hey, Rohan, check out the bodies.
Alright.
What I say while fit at 20 feet up in the air.
Right, what are you doing with these bodies?
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna look around here.
Yeah.
Cause this looks like a camp, right?
Yep, it looks like a camp. There's some kind of rickshaw wall made out of spikes.
Is there wall all around here?
The trees form a wall, and then there's a fence putting them off. So yeah, the trees are part of the wall. So you've got tree, fence, tree, fence, tree, fence.
Okay, do these just look like travelers or people who've been on the road?
Yes. They don't look. They're not armed. They're just people that have got the common clothes on, merchant clothes.
Okay, can I see how they were killed? Like stabbed, bludgeoned, torn apart?
Most of them seem to be missing part of their skull.
Brain.
I think something bit their skull heads off.
And the wolf dog was missing its head too.
You see anything from up there?
Nothing but bodies up here.
Alright, the fire was still lit and crackling away.
Lit.
Are you going
And
to...
if the body's warm or like not as cold as the other ones?
I don't know how long you'd spend checking dead bodies for warmth.
After 8 hours, they're pretty cold. Below that, it's like you can at least, feel after 8 hours.
Some are still bleeding out.
Wait, what? Oh, they're still bleeding?
Yes.
This is recent, like an hour at least.
Like, they're bleeding as like I could maybe save them with like a medicine check, or are they dead?
Unless you've got to cure serious wounds, I don't...
Yeah, it's called magic.
They're missing part of the skull.
Is anyone
Like
still alive?
heal?
Okay. So everyone's still alive, still dead as hell.
Yeah. Make a perception check, William.
Okay, sure, I'm not beating at 23, but perception.
Right.
Amazing.
Nothing so far. Okay.
What's it with your obsession with just like piles and piles and piles of dead bodies?
That was Zane.
Both you and Zane.
Yeah, this is
Both of
scary.
you guys, just like, you
They're
know
a
what?
very good device.
Let's just take this model of like
I was thinking about
17
using the same one, but...
just copy and paste that room full of dead bodies and just put it on the map.
Then I look on one of the heads. Is it like chopped up or is it like grisly ripped off?
let me see.
Like
Is it
a clean
fleshy?
cut or no? CSI
It doesn't look like a cut, it looks more like...
ripped off. Okay.
yeah.
Do I see any footprints around here?
No. Apart from towards the camp. They're more like drag marks.
It's drag marks.
Yeah, less foot marks, more drag marks.
Whoever did this probably is out right now hunting.
You want to wait or do you want to leave?
The best thing to do would be to leave.
But are we gonna?
Indeed.
I'm gonna start searching through the bodies.
Alright, as you do that, about 24 little frog-looking things, about the size of rats, scatter out in different directions.
Gross.
From like the dead bodies or from what position?
From under the bodies, in the bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck away from that pile.
Alright, so you back off. What's everyone else doing?
Wait, can I, like, I don't know. Do they just run and
They just
we can
scattered, so you can do what. If you want to
They
roll
was
initiative,
detect
are you trying to do
what?
anything with them?
No, I mean, they're just running away, right?
Yeah.
They're small frog-like things.
About the size of a rat. Yeah, like a frog, a slimy frog. Lizard.
Wait, can I speak with them? Oh wait, I don't have it.
Can I shoot one with my hand crossbow?
That's when we'd have to roll initiative if you want to try that. See if you can beat them moving. Do you want to go for it? Alright.
Sure.
We should have
Fuck.
taken speak with animals, man.
Why?
I would speak with this thing.
Wait, you don't have to speak with animals?
I do, but not like prepare it.
That is the same roll, so I need to add the dex. Okay. They go first, now you lose them.
Okay.
How far do they move?
They've just gone out of sight. They're like rats, so could you catch
so
a
they,
rat
like,
that scurried
like,
off? Yeah.
unknown places. Okay.
How about we just torch that pile of
Yeah.
bodies and nothing else comes out of it?
Let's get out of here. You guys get back to the horses. I'll take care of this.
I walk like a little bit around. The
I
area.
will sulfur that guano. Fireball.
Who was this? Where did he go?
What?
That was you, William.
Yeah,
Did you up here?
I'm walking. Yeah, I'm walking around.
Okay, so as you walk up here, roll initiative, everybody.
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to walk around last time. What the?
That's what
I
I'm mistake you.
fucking
Oh, man, so good.
I fucking told you, like, go back to the horse and then this fucking piece of shit.
Okay, plus
So good.
dex.
I thought I would see everything. That was the plan.
Okay.
Just to see.
And now you see your death.
I'm a tank.
Have I already used the fireball to scorch the bodies?
Yeah, I think you were in the middle of it. You can fizzle it out, I think.
Okay, when I see whatever the fuck is about to come, I'll disable it then.
It depends. Are you after him? Yeah, so you'd see it. Yeah.
So what is the something that wants me to roll initiative?
1 second. I need to do the token.
Okay.
And it won't let me reach it. Why can't I reach this bloody add turn button? There we go. Okay. And
What in tarnish?
was that it? Okay. Howdy, y'all.
Let's see, we rolled ridiculously good initiative, gang.
It's just a commoner. Wait, why is this turn order all messed up? How do I order it?
You just sort it by descending.
Okay. There we
There
go.
you go.
That means he's going first, alright. So, out of the trees, William, you see a 5 foot, 6 foot tall thing? It's a thing. It's got
What is this thing?
long, spiky, sharp fingers. It's got kind of oozing black tentacles coming off its face. It looks shiny and
Viscous?
yeah, it looks like you could put your finger in it and bits would plop off. And it starts coming towards you, and let's do some combat. Okay. It is going to...
I didn't see anything.
Nope.
Damn.
Move to
Are we
you.
still retaining my same initiative roll?
Yeah.
Damn it.
We'll leave it.
Alright.
Everyone can't
Better.
roll as good as I can.
So it leans towards William, and with its face appendages goes to attack you, and now you see what you're facing. A 13.
What the fuck up?
Does 13 hit?
13 is my AC.
And you need to make a DC 15 intelligence.
Grappled intelligence check.
By tentacle.
I don't think it's a grapple intelligence check.
Easy.
Alright.
I'm
You're
too
not grappled,
smart.
but you do take 14 psychic damage.
Oh no, he is grappled.
No, he's grappled.
I thought he passed it.
He's not stunned.
He's just not stunned.
Oh, yeah, you're grappled. Okay, because you were hit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't read that. Alright, you're grappled, so...
Too smart to be stunned though.
Okay. I need one more thing to do. That was his action.
Wait, are we playing a mind flayer? Because I mentioned a mind flayer much earlier in the game.
That was coincidence.
Oh, sure it was. That's what
That
they
was
all say.
complete coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Of course it was.
Insight check on the DM, please.
No, really, it was complete coincidence. Did you not hear me say that's interesting? No. Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Alright, next person. Go for it, William.
So now, while I'm grappled, I can't cast like spells, right?
Not anything that
Yeah, you can.
requires
You can.
somatic. You can do
Restrain.
verbal.
Restrained means that your arms are bound, but you can
You
still do
can't
things.
move.
He
That's what
can
grapple
attempt,
is.
but he'll have to.
DC 15.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's
Grappled
DC 15 to escape. You can still attack while grappled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
you
do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
You just can't move, that's
Is
it.
it at disadvantage?
Nope.
He can't. He's grappled, so he can't move.
Yeah, grapple means he can't move, that's it.
Yeah, which means he can't move.
That, your feet, yeah, he
Yeah,
can
he
still
can
move
still
his
attack,
arms, you just
yeah.
can't,
It
like,
depends
run
how he's
away.
grappled.
No,
That's
No.
not what grapple means.
I can make a melee attack while grappled.
Yeah,
If I
grapple
can make a
just
melee
means
attack
he
while
can't
grappled,
move.
he can move
That's a
his arms to make
disadvantage, though, right?
Yeah.
No,
Depends
not.
on the.
It's only if
grip.
they're
It
restrained.
depends on the grapple, yeah.
Yeah, if it says they're restrained, that's what
Are
it
they
does.
like? Because there's a difference between restrained and grappled. If it's grappled,
But
then
there's not a restrained action.
restrained.
No, sometimes when it says it is grappled and restrained, that's when that is. When it
Yeah.
just says grappled, it's just grappled.
Grappled.
That just means that they can't run away.
Okay, grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends, and the grappler is incapacitated.
Move an action to escape.
Okay, I blur. Done. I use blur to not get hit again.
The
Yeah,
condition also
whatever.
ends, and in effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by a thunder wave spell. So
Yeah.
all that happens when grappled is your speed is 0.
Yeah.
You can attack the thing that's grappling you without disadvantage. You can do all the other shit.
But he's cast blur, so attacks get disadvantage.
Yep.
But you're still grappled, which is weird. So how does he get disadvantage? Can you get disadvantage on?
He has disadvantage on attacks against him, which means it's yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's
It's just blurry, so it's hard.
yeah, it's blurry, so it's hard.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He tries to bite him, but he's actually like a bit back, so he doesn't bite and misses. And then he feels bad, so he doesn't do anything else for the rest of the 5 seconds of his round.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. William is blurry. Domitius.
Yeah.
You can see William being held by a weird squid-looking tar creature.
Okay.
Oh wait, the 13.
14.
Seeing this, can I take 5 damage? Invoke my hand crossbow with lightning?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to move myself to the left here so I can see him.
Yep.
And then I will shoot the Mind Flayer with my hand crossbow.
They are technically occupying the same square.
What?
I don't even know.
Ow.
They're grappled.
What?
They're in.
That's not what grappled means.
No.
Grapple
Yeah,
doesn't
it
mean,
does.
oh yeah, wrestle time.
Grapple does
can't-
not mean that.
You can't grapple
There's-
someone from 10 feet away. Come off
They're
it.
No, no,
5
no,
feet
5
away.
feet, 5 feet.
Exactly.
Basically,
Five
they're
feet.
standing right here in different squares, but he's being held
Are your
there.
arms 5 feet low?
Okay.
Okay. Game term here.
Look,
Now
let's-
realistic.
Here, let me just read the rule for making a grapple check.
Yes.
When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack or a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you, and it must be within your reach.
Yep.
Using at least one free
So
hand, you
he's
may
reached
seize...
him and he's grappled him.
Yeah, using at least one free hand when you try to seize the target by making a grapple check. A strength athletics check is contested by the target's strength, athletic, or dexterity acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability to use. You succeed automatically, the target is incapacitated. If you succeed, you subject the target to the grappled condition. See the appendix. The condition specifies the things that end it. You can release the target whenever you like. No action required. Never says anything about there that you were on the same.
They just need to
Basically-
say it. If you're grappled, you can't be further away than the creature can reach.
Exactly. So he's
You
5
are at-
feet
Sure.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are
And you
at-
can't grapple at arm's length like this.
No, he's using tentacles. That might be a fucking.
Yes, they're on his face. He's
You're
got to
grab-
be in the same
you're
square.
Long
He's a
tentacles.
mind
Have you seen
flayer.
them, mine?
Dan,
Have
Dan,
you seen
Dan.
their tentacles? Those things
Dan.
are long.
Yes,
Dan,
he's standing
what-
over him with his
I'm
tentacles
gonna,
stuck on
I'm
his
gonna
head.
fucking
No, no,
fireball
no, no.
this thing
Dan.
so badly.
Dan,
Alright, they're in the same
Dan.
square. That is.
no,
They're
Dan.
not in the same square.
They are.
Dan, no, Dan.
No, they're
Dan,
not.
stop. Listen, no, hang on. According to the rules of D&D, you cannot end your turn occupying the exact same square as another creature the same size of you.
For you firing a crossbow into
No,
them,
no,
they
no,
are
no,
in terms
Dan.
of the same square. Yes.
Dan, I'm sorry, but that's not how the rules are stated in D&D. You cannot occupy
That's
a
fine, but if someone's grabbing you, you're gonna
No,
either
grapple,
hit
does not,
someone.
grapple does not mean that you are in the same square. You can grapple someone at their reach and stay there at their reach. If Tom is moved another additional 5 feet away, the grapple ends, or the creature can then try to drag them.
Yes.
You can't.
So
When you
basically,
grapple someone, you're not
He's
in the same square.
grappling him.
Alright, assholes.
That's nice.
Okay, assholes. Hey,
Firing
guys.
bow.
Wait, okay, listen to me. So, imagine it like this, right? Let's say you have an iron golem, right? And he has a reach of 5 feet, and he wants to grapple somebody who's in front of him. He can get his arm and just hold him out like this and be grappled. He's still in his own square. He's just not. He's just grappling them. That's all. And his speed is reduced to 0. Restrained would be like him getting up close and like physically restraining him so he can't move, he can't do anything, and he like literally isn't able to like move at all. That's
And-
why the attacks would be
And restraint is a different condition than
I'm
grapple.
not
That's
even
why-
giving him
that's-
disadvantage. I'm telling you that this guy is standing over him with his tentacles on his head and fire your shot.
So are you saying that then Tom is prone?
Just fire your shot. We'll see what happens next.
Well,
What do you
I
mean?
wa-
No. Then you can't
I
just
wa-
do
no,
that.
I wanna-
You
I-
suddenly
man.
shot him.
Wait, hang on. I want to make this clear because if you say that the Mind Flayer is standing over him, that implies that Tom is prone, but there's nothing that made Tom prone. You can't have two creatures that are medium-sized that take up an entire square be within the exact same square of each other.
Put
That's
an arm on
impossible.
top of your head.
That's still That's still the same exact like creature though.
Yes.
A creature
So,
can
yeah, the thing
occupy
is-
and move within the same 5 foot
Okay.
space, but you
See,
can't have two bodies
my arm.
inside of each other.
Here's me. Here's my arm grabbing me. The arm is still here.
No, the arm on
But it's
top of your
grabbing-
head. So put your
Yeah, but the arm is here.
shoulder out of
The
your head.
arm is technically
this.
here. Mechanically, the arm is here.
Hey Tom,
Game
you like,
sense.
you like this? You like
It's
this
just
one?
holding
You like being
something
grappled, buddy?
Just fire your shot.
But
You fucking-
it's got.
Just shoot.
Okay, I shoot, but it's not gonna hit Tom. If it hits Tom, that's bullshit.
True.
It didn't hit Tom.
There you go.
Yeah,
26.
it'll make a second attack.
It's fucking. Oh, it's Tom.
But it,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I have blur. Wait, that
You do have blur.
Surrender. if it's random.
And the thing is, he's not even aiming at you, so.
He shoots it the opposite way somehow.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna shoot again.
1 sec.
He shoots
that makes
Alexander.
sense.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's a block.
No, he actually shoots
shoots
Gollum
me.
across dimensions.
I imagined college gets a teleported arrow.
Tommy gets a fucking bolt in his chest.
Hey, you've
Freaking Dolby from Harry
done
Potter.
9 damage. Okay.
He's also gonna shoot one more time.
I'm gonna shoot it a third time.
I'll do
1
it
sec.
again. Wait, when did you write up?
What?
That's a bonus action? The writing? The blood right?
It's a bonus action. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I can't attack
Yeah,
again.
then
Fuck.
you can.
You can't shoot again, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that then just ends my turn.
So 11 damage. 9 damage.
9 damage.
Okay.
Alright, it's my turn, right?
Alright, go for it.
I wish I could fucking fireball this thing. I'll cast Chromatic Orb and choose Acid. Actually, no, fuck that. Fire.
Were you
It's not
firing
gonna
that?
It's not gonna hit. It's 13 hit, his AC?
Did you not move first?
No, I'm just up in the air 30 feet.
You're still flying like 20 minutes later.
It's not 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
You've been
We-
investigating this pile of bodies, the little rats came out.
Okay.
That can't take more than like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You were digging
I would
through
like-
them.
I was
No,
divided it.
what?
You
That's
said
not
I
what
dig
got.
through the bodies
Okay,
to
wait, wait,
investigate.
wait.
I said I searched through the bodies.
Okay, we can make this super easy. We can make this super easy. Would our investigation taken more than 10 minutes?
It should
Before-
have, but he's saying it
Before
didn't.
we
Right.
encountered.
So let's just roll on it.
It maybe would have.
Yeah,
I mean,
it should
maybe
have.
whatever. I wasn't under the
Okay,
impression.
if it did,
You were
then
about
I
to leave.
landed. Okay, if it did, then I landed, and I'll move away, and I'll cast Chromatic Orb at it and miss.
What I'm saying is you can't see it behind the tree.
Okay, can I see it now?
You'd need to stand near Domitius.
What?
Sure.
What?
There.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
you're saying I? Okay, well, yeah. How big? This card might be bigger. I don't know exactly.
You can see over the cart, yeah.
I fly over and miss.
So I should be able to see
You
it. Like,
can
grappling.
see... No, because they don't occupy the same square, so you can't see him.
No, but I
If
should
they
be
did
able to see
occupy
him
the same
grab.
square, then you could.
Okay.
You might be able to see his hand.
I should be able to see him.
You might be able to
grappling.
see his hand, because
I love
he's
it.
at 5 foot reach.
Does the tree trunk occupy?
The tree trunk's it.
It gives him 100% cover.
Yeah,
What
this is
the
a big
bigger
ass
these-
tree.
There's some big ass trees, yo. Hi. Okay, is that
The
your
tree
turn?
trunk's there, look. Yeah.
Okay, jeez.
Does this
Is
have
it
any
just
effect
fire?
if it misses? Does it? And it's a fire orb, does it? You can set
I
fire to
mean,
trees
that's up
over
to
there.
you.
I mean, okay. I mean, if we really want to meme on this one, like, you can make the trees catch on fire if you want to, because I missed. But...
I'm not putting out a forest later, no.
We're solving vegetation one fireball at a time.
Alright, go, next turn.
Okay, so is this
Wait,
this
I need to
correct?
be pressing
Is
this button, don't
25? I mean, probably, yeah.
There you go.
Is this 25 feet then?
Yeah, these should be correct squares then. If I've done the freaking map right this time. Yeah, they're
I'm
5
gonna
foot
do
squares.
here. Ready for me to butcher the turn economy here? Okay, we're gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Very fire.
And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
What?
What?
What does it actually do?
But it's
It's,
has to make a dexterity saving throw, or like everything has advantage for a minute.
Just get advantage.
Yeah,
That's
any
it,
attack rolls
okay.
and see if your
Yep.
creature
That's
of
dex.
just
Dex what?
Dexterity is
What does it need to be?
15.
15. Dex plus 1. Not 20.
Nice. Yeah, that don't do shit. Then.
Nice.
Bonus action, Hexebrede Curse.
Alright. Curse for 1 minute. Okay.
Curse this.
Action Surge, I'm gonna pound them with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
This is it. Okay, this is what I was waiting for.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright, 30 damage.
Just-
Was that
What?
one?
Wait, oh no, he
That's
hasn't
only
rolled
one.
damage. He hasn't rolled damage on it.
Oh, I thought that was
That's
damage.
not-
Yeah, but it's still a 25.
They're both at advantage, right?
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
Oh,
Oh no,
one,
fair, no.
Fail.
He's
Alright, so
succeeded.
one hit.
Whoosh.
For
That's
7.
11 damage.
17.
11.
Do you not put your X
11.
bonus?
What?
Is that not your X bonus? Oh, that's
Yeah,
force
this is
bonus.
no, that's the crit bonus.
Okay.
That's what that 6 is. So it's 11.
Yeah.
Oh, 1d10 plus 3 mod. Okay, yeah, 8 plus 3, 11. Okay. Oh, and I rolled his sodding dice for the dex check. He took 9, right?
Yeah. No, well, yeah, he took 9.
And I took 11. Okay.
She's taking a total of 20 damage. Yes.
20.
And it is the Mind Flayer's turn.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm blurry.
You are blurry. Okay. And the Mind Flayer will cock its head while still grappling, like this, towards. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, you're there. Oh, he's
Where
gonna
could
go.
they be?
Does he get the guy that just blasted him, or does he get the guy that threw the shining orb?
That missed.
It's me. It actually.
When it was shining.
Group 2. Okay. Alright, he's gonna go for you too. And we do Mind Blast. So you guys need to do a DC 15 intelligence save, or take 17 psychic damage and be stunned for 1 minute.
Who needs to?
Domitius and Alexander. So nice.
Oh, it's a cone. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, he grappled me and now he's ignoring me? Wow.
He's got you grappled and he's blasting those two.
Yeah. You're not going anywhere.
Alright, +7 intelligence.
You
save.
grappled and
Save me
blurry.
now.
Nope.
Hey, got him,
Both
boys.
safe, but you still take.
Half, right?
No, it just says each creature in
Yeah.
the area must succeed on a DC saving throw
Yeah.
or
Succeed.
take.
I still thought you take the damage. Let me check
No,
my
And
blast.
they don't take
I
it.
don't-
That's
doesn't-
just
it
from my
doesn't-
macro. That's not from the stat block.
Well, read the stat block. Does it say on a success I take half?
That's what I'm checking.
Succeed or take. Sounds like a shit.
Remember when earlier? Oh no, wait. There was another session where I said that intelligence was a top stat, and then we beat the Mind Flayer.
No, I got a +7, boy. That shit.
You really putting the work here.
This
That's right, I was like,
creature's full stat
Wait,
block is not
how do you have a
available.
+7 in your intelligence?
20 int
No stat.
or 18 int?
Well, 20
Probably.
int is +5 to the modifier.
Yeah,
And,
18, and he's
uh,
proficient.
Yeah, proficiency.
Oh, okay. Intelligence saves are different. My bad.
Yeah.
I actually have to get the
I
book out.
thought I was talking about like he has a +7 to his like
You want me
intelligence
to look
like,
up Mind
score.
Flayer stat block?
And I was like,
It's not
holy
online. It says
shit, our
this
boy is strong.
thing stat block's not available.
24 int, buck
Yeah,
jump.
what kind of Mind Flayer is this?
Okay, I can search up Mind Flayer if you want.
Yeah, I can look it
I
up.
could open the PDF, but this is easier.
Well, let's find out if it is.
Mind Flayer.
Okay.
Any Mind Flayers?
Okay, Mind Flayer.
Mind
Mind Blast recharge. A Mind Flayer magically emits a psychic energy into 60 cone. Each creature in the area must succeed on a DC
No,
15.
it's all. So you saved. You don't take any.
Yep.
Yep, I don't.
Nada.
Right.
Got him.
Magic succeeding on an intelligence save,
+7
so-
intelligence save, boys.
He did it with +1. Which is even more impressive,
Let
to
me
be
have
honest.
this intelligence save, alright?
Yeah, okay, I'll give it
We're
to
not
you.
gonna use it that often.
Ever. There's 4 saves for it. In total.
I have +6 and that's sadly didn't.
Nice.
speech under comment. Alright.
Thank God it was done.
He does that and he turns towards Rohan. Drow!
I mean, yeah.
Why do you fight
I mean, yeah.
with these aberrations?
It's ironic coming from you. They pay me. You don't, slaver.
You
Oh,
die! Alright,
That seems like I'm out of talking for 6 seconds.
it's turn. That was in undercommon, so they don't understand the word.
Figured.
William, what'd you do?
Surprised
You're
they didn't start
blurry
ranting
and
at me.
grappled.
I have one idea, but wait, if I cast Moonbeam, do I hit myself?
That depends how long your arms are, doesn't it?
That depends on where you hit him.
Just cast it and I'll roll the dice to make a decision.
What if you just
Not how it works.
Yeah,
That's
just
how
cast
D&D works. You roll dice and it makes decisions.
just try to
no, it's
escape
not this way.
the grapple?
No,
could
just
just
cast the
escape the
moonbeam
grapple.
behind him. Exactly so it doesn't hit you.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
the
go.
thing, but he's in the might be in the same square as I
you
am.
could
No,
target.
Might
no.
not be.
Look, you could target there, and it could hit you. You could target there, and it wouldn't hit
Target
you.
here.
That's the point. Yeah.
It's 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hit it far enough so it like scorches his back and not you.
See,
And then you'll.
and that's what I was
Probably,
rolling the
but-
dice for. Is position in the square.
Yeah.
That's the
Because he's
thing.
not telling me,
If
so I need to make a decision myself. So I do need to roll the dice when you don't make a
It's
decision.
not making a decision yourself though.
I'm rolling the
That's
dice.
rolling the
yeah.
dice.
I'm letting the dice do it, so I don't mess up
Yeah.
the player myself. Yeah.
True. It's true. Yeah, so if you want to moonbeam, just do it far enough. Just say you do it far enough so it doesn't hit your arms.
Well, yeah, if he's like not super close, like
He's not like fucking
what?
doing like a dance with
He's-
you, like up close.
Yeah,
5
okay.
feet away.
If
He's
this guy is not
holding you.
hugging me, if he's not hugging me, I'm casting this, and he's freaking level 3.
Why is your spell description so goddamn long?
Why is it two?
It's literally like all.
Why
the
is it two
fucking
lots of damage?
descriptions.
Is that?
What?
That's because
He's
it's a higher level.
casting
Okay.
on a
I
higher
cast
level.
it on level 3.
So it's 21 and it hits. There's no save on Moonbeam, is there?
That's 23.
There should be a save. Should there?
Yeah, there's a
23, yeah.
can't save.
Constitution save or what? Half damage.
Yeah.
If it takes half, it saves.
It's con. What's your spell save?
Oh, my spell save DC is 16.
Okay,
Is this concentration, by the way?
I think so. You can keep it held, can't you?
I can't. 'Cause
Can't save
blur.
this one.
I'm not blurring them. I-
19,
No,
20.
this drops blur.
Alright, so he passed
Yeah,
his
I'm fine with
save
blur.
for half damage. Half damage
So
rounded
just
up. 12.
Down.
Rounded down.
Always down.
Alright, 11.
Always down.
Yeah. 11.
This guy's taking a beating at least. Unlike my freaking lobster. Still salty about my lobster. Alright. Demetrius.
Get in there, bro.
Skolo the D.
Fuck it up.
I'm gonna shoot him again. Blah. It's a hit.
That is. I think it missed. That's a hit. Alright.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
And you've charged
Max
it. So
damage!
15.
Let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna hit him again.
Alright. Wait until I do my
Nice.
dice. 1 sec.
I'll do it again.
Oh.
Alright. A
Well,
25 hit.
Do it again.
Is that nat? Natural. No.
No, it's not. It's
14.
the natural 19.
Alright.
I rolled a 15, and I got a 25 to hit.
Fucking
Welcome
Christ.
to ranged, boys. We like Dex here in 5e. Fuck all y'all strength users.
and then guess what?
It will plus
I'll attack again.
Oh yeah.
You get 3 attacks. I thought you got 2 attacks and bonus.
I have 2 attacks, and then with crossbow
One
expert,
bonus
I can make
action.
it a bonus action for an attack.
Crossbow expert.
Yeah, dude. It's an awesome feat.
I'm a variant human, by the way.
Alright.
Yeah, so is the other like
I
guy in the
know.
party.
All right.
But
All of them suck.
at least I took the feat when I first made my character.
So you are blasting this squid-looking tar dude with
Ah,
lightning bolts to the face, and it
Indeed.
takes a total of what? 11, 15, 30, 40 damage.
39.
Gee.
39.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a 14, not 15. Okay.
Yep.
39 damage in 1 turn.
It's not even 40, man.
He's got like
Fuck
a,
you.
Yes.
Fuck you, Leatherman.
he's got like a Star Wars blaster.
Alright, and after all of that, an ice spear goes right through his fucking face.
Alright, and you do 13.
Yep. A respectable 13,
A
no
respectable 13. Okay.
Sure, let's say that.
less. Yeah.
Alright.
Let's just say that. After all of that, I think a 13 is respectable.
And next up we have Rohan. Eldritch Blast.
Or am I?
Eldritch Blast.
I know.
This guy has more than 100 hit points.
We close.
It's true.
Nearly all gone.
Now I'm just gonna give myself advantage with fighting spirit and hit him. So,
We're getting into melee.
yup,
Alright.
getting behind this. It's probably a flank, anyways.
Now, how did you get past him?
He's
Well,
not
I mean-
he's not going out of his range. That's why it doesn't look attack.
I just you had to jump over that little bush. Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's a push.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. Yeah,
He
you
can
run
also
that
go
way.
across.
I can also just go here.
Yeah, he can also just do it.
Yeah, you can move through his
Pretty
space.
Pretty sure this guy is not a cavalier.
Because he's grappled. Yeah, he can move through his space. If he wasn't grappled.
Sentinel, he stops you.
Is the mind flayer looking pretty rough?
Yes.
Okay.
If we had a bloodied
Slut.
status, he'd look bloodied.
Oh, so close.
What's that? That's 25.
Hex tri-chain? What the fuck are you doing?
He's got.
It's just, my weapon's just a shade.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Tri-chain.
Slap. Ooh,
12 bludgeoning. All right.
pretty good damage.
God. Roll a 19 plus 4 so I had a 3 proficiency. Welcome to melee attack, boys!
All right.
Okay, fucking.
He takes another hex train to the head, and
He had to roll a
Train.
19. He had to roll a 19 to score a 25. I had to roll a 15 to score a 25.
it is the mind flayer next. Okay. He is going to blurry guy.
It's not blurry anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you
not
lost your
blurry.
blur.
Yeah.
He's going
that's
to
okay.
try and eat your brains.
Oh
Awesome.
no.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I think you're dead.
Yeah, that's it. That's how that works.
You know. Oh wait, even if I was blurry, I would still insta die.
Is there any reason he should have disadvantage
You
on
need
these
to
attacks?
find something.
I have 13 HP. It doesn't matter.
Why didn't you cast Borg skin?
The target takes 61 prison justice damage.
Come here, yeah, no.
Points.
If
In mind
this
for
is, you're dead.
extracting and dividing. Yeah.
I think we've killed
Sure,
William.
He's dead.
Hey, don't put this on us. We're not the ones who threw a mind flayer at level 5 party.
Demetrius, I think you killed William.
I most
Got
definitely did not.
You said, because you said mind flayer, that's where it came from.
I asked you and you said no! You fucker!
Oof.
Hey, William.
Damn.
I mean, Tom, now you have the opportunity when you make your new character to actually fill it out went before the session.
You get to pick
And-
a variant feat at level 1 too.
And you get to choose your variant feat at level 1.
I think we've just killed The world's most
Wait,
famous librarian.
There's no thinking about this. He's fucking dead. There's no
no-
thinking.
Oh no,
here.
there's no question about
Wait,
this.
no, dude, Zig just lost his best friend. Oh no!
Let's just tell him he's in the library, the biggest library in the world, you know?
In the sky.
The big library in the sky. Ooh. The guy with the most pog stats, who for some reason picked druid with them.
Nobody's got a reaction.
To do
No,
what?
Alexander
playing
has a
strike
fucking
blade?
reaction. It's just that fuck.
No?
Reaction to put the brains back.
Oh wait, can I use my reaction to cast a spell? The thing is, no, I can't do that.
No.
Warcaster?
No, that's only on attacks.
Wait, hold on.
Has
Yeah,
Rohan got...
Yeah, no, I don't do shit. You could do Curse of the Blood Eyeless or some shit like that, but the advantage would still hit,
Yeah, like
or the disadvantage would still hit, so he's dead. There's no doubt about it. Ooh!
Rip.
Why didn't the druid prepare shield? Great question.
Alright.
Wait, okay, just wait.
So you see this massive bulging brain get eaten instantly.
He's just
Big
sucked his
brain.
brain out. Ow.
Oh,
He had you
and
grappled.
he's overwhelmed.
From 5 feet away, remember? It wasn't like
Yep.
eating his brain, it's from 5 feet
Yeah.
away and he sucked
He
his
pulls
brain
out a straw.
Oh, poor William.
Feels bad.
You're not supposed to
Yeah.
have favourites, but he was my favourite. Oh.
damn. Okay, back to Cedar and his quadruple attacks and
So,
stuff.
I mean, yeah,
You don't know where Sether is in this world.
true.
Oh,
He just
if he
appears
is.
like,
About
"Sup,
the
guys?
timer
I'm back!"
Golo's the only one who's traversing different planes of existence. We don't know where your guys' characters went.
Yeah.
Because you guys decided to roll new characters when you could have kept your strong ones from the beginning.
Hey, mine one's strong, okay? I didn't start with a magical item, okay?
If anyone can do anything, or is he just...
I can't do
He
anything.
got, dude, he's
Yeah.
dead. He's
Yeah.
You
dead.
gotta accept it and move on,
He's
Mr.
dead.
DM.
We've accepted it.
And
Okay, back to Cedar because I'm not filling out another character
I
sheet.
swear to God, I'll do it for
Delicious.
you! You're
Yeah.
a cleric now!
You've just watched your friend's, well, your new friend's brain being eaten by a squid-looking tar monster. What are you gonna
Okay.
do?
I'm gonna shoot him 3 times.
You're gonna shoot the friend.
That
or the
Miss.
That hits.
Hit.
And
13.
that misses.
Fuck. God damn it.
Okay. I don't need them anymore.
Is he dead?
Not yet.
Okay, I fireball him.
A fireball.
Well, hold on, boy!
Yeah, I
Okay,
fireball.
because fireball, Rohan's gonna get...
What the absolute fuck?
Yeah, I'll let Rohan do it. Okay.
Wait, where are you
Wait,
doing
wait.
it from? What's the range on this?
Like, way too fucking much.
30 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd
30
say.
feet! Yeah, this fireball, it's got 30 feet and 20 radius.
So you're gonna have to do it like behind Ro?
Yeah, I can position it so it
It's
doesn't
like
hit me.
20. It's like 20.
I can position so it doesn't hit me or
Optimus, alright.
Like
So I'm
something
gonna-
like this.
Roll for damage, and I suppose I'll rate
35.
35. Half of 35 is...
Rowan rolling into character number 2.
That's 17 rounded down? 16 rounded down.
Ooh!
You crit.
35 rounded down to half. If he has resistance, it's done twice. So 30.
My DC is 15.
No, he succeeds, but he's incinerated.
Yep, and I'd like to end the second off there because Alexander definitely has a reaction to this, and I don't know what it would be.
He is gone. William is dead. It's a sad day.
Oh well. I'm gonna start shopping.
well.
I'm gonna start shopping up the Mindflayer's head.
Okay.
Can we end the session there?
True.
Yeah, that's
Right.
actually it's about 4 hours, so
Yeah, that's cool. So
1 hour prison breaking.
we'll come back on this map when we come back next week. Oh, it's a sad day. William has passed. His brains have been eaten. Party all the way north.
Fire.
So much knowledge, man.
Oh, he's
Those
just eating all that
brains.
knowledge. Yeah, that brain's worth something. We'll find out what happens next week. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys for playing. And we'll see you all soon. Thanks. Bye. F in chat for William.